old school, yeah. What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I'm one of your hosts around here, Sean the Right Way, and joining me, as always, we've got the one and only wearing the band hat, couple pairs of shades. We're talking about Brent from Brent's Bricks.
I didn't even realize the other pair was up there.
And tonight, a whole lot of Marvel stuff has been revealed over the past week or so, and we figured we'd weigh in on this stuff, you know what I mean? We already kind of know what's happening with Star Wars. We'll get into all that. And it's time to catch up. We were off last week. All that, much, much more. Because we are. A couple of brickheads.
Yeah.
Ooh, that way. Get it. It is a couple of brickheads coming to you live as hell. This Thursday, July 30th, month is almost over, and we've got the August 1st, Brent, the biggest release month outside of January 1st. And, you know, we're already going to be talking about some, what is it, October, these Marvel sets. I mean, they just keep leapfrogging each other with what's the next most important thing, you know?
Yeah, it all blends together a little bit sometimes, but, you know.
It's confusing to the average consumer, especially when, you know, you're coming out of a post-Brick World kind of hangover still. Are you fully recovered, Brent? Are you working on it? It's kind of hard.
I didn't really need to recover. The only thing I'm recovering from is the depression of it being over. So,
Furious Junker, what song is this? Which one are you referring to?
probably the new version.
Oh, the new intro.
The song
Yes.
you're playing.
It's in progress. I mean, there might be some tweaks. Let me know what you guys think. You guys probably remember from a few weeks back, apparently, the track on that, which was a cap cut licensed track, we got flagged for it twice. And so I was like, all right, well, that has to go. So I know the sort of orchestral, celestial sort of intro has been around for, I don't know, 3-4 years, but we had to say goodbye unless they get something fixed. I don't know, but yeah, just figured.
Wait, they were flagging the OG intro?
The that got flagged. I'm wondering if their license ran out, and then I don't know. So don't care. They twice they've flagged it. I've had to edit the video, and I'm like, all right, well, that's done. So yeah, a little weird. Got some jewels, a couple of Doom heads. Shout out to Hive in the build. Hive is here.
What are these jewels that people are doing?
I don't know. What's with the jewels?
I don't even
LFK
know what
bricks.
those are.
Jewels. It says GOAT trophy. I don't know. I appreciate it. It's my first time seeing the jewels. Welcome to Larryville. There you go. But we have that. We have we'll go over Instagram, see what's going on there. You picked up anything, Brent? Have you been looking at Lego stuff? Like what's popping with you with this? I mean, I know you said you've off air, you said you've barely looked at this stuff, which is always fun. You'll be able to see fresh perspective. I've been studying it pretty decently as far as this new Marvel shit.
The only Lego I've gotten since Brick World has been the Enzellan ship and Starry Night for $60, which was the craziest clearance deal I've found in a minute. $150 set for $60, so that's pretty crazy.
Damn. LFK Bricks, no idea. Just said I had 1,000 points and descend a trophy. Well, thanks for throwing those here. I'm not sure how that works. They've probably gotten a brief on it. I'm not sure. But Starry Night for 60. Yeah, you texted me that. I was like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, for 60's crazy. And like, especially because I didn't even go to like my closest Walmart. I went to one like a little bit farther away, and they usually don't really have that much crazy clearance. And I'm seeing all the empty clearance tags, like a Rex helmet for 35, this
Yeah.
and that and the other. And then when I came to Starry Night, I was like, damn, 60 for 150, and they were all gone. And I look up, and
Oh,
I
Heidi
just
Heidi.
saw one. I just saw. Well, I made a reel about it. I got like 50,000 views.
Really?
How it was sitting up top. Yeah.
Oh, where on Brent's Bricks?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't see it. I don't know.
Well,
Well,
it got like
I was out. I was out for the last.
yeah, it got like 50,000 views.
Damn.
Somebody was in the comments, and they were like, "I was expecting him to pan over to his cart and have them all in there," because I started out the video being
Nice.
like, "Damn, there's none left," and then yeah, but no,
They're
I'm
like
not
dirty
about to post
reseller.
some scalper content like that.
That's funny. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know what everyone else's experience has been like. You've had better luck at Walmart just generally than I ever have. I mean, Target, they do like this gradual thing. I think Walmart, it's like you just got to be there that day, that minute when they're like it's gone, it's 80% off. You know, like that's
Yeah,
it.
well, what's really weird is, I mean, there's been such a lack of clearance at places like Walmart that when it does happen, it's like
Get on it.
it kind of turns it into a little bit more of like a big deal, you know. It's less common. A few days ago, and I went back in and I didn't really catch. I mean, there was a few dust sets they had on sale, but the other day, Sean, I noticed a bunch of sets that just were gone, and I'm like, "There's no way people just cleared out all these sets." And then I found in the lawn and garden section they had a bunch of sets on a cart,
Nice.
but like none of them were marked, none of them were scanning for
Damn.
clearance, and some of them I saw today and they were just right back up on the shelves, not on sale, but some of them were. It was weird. It's like they pulled a bunch of sets that it looked like they were about to mark clearance on all of them, and then half of them were back on the shelves a couple days later, not clearanced at all, and then like the super dust sets were clear. So it's weird, man. Like I got stupid lucky on that Starry Night, and also pretty lucky on I got the Enzellen for $30 off for 45. So I mean,
yeah,
I've been pretty lucky for what I have seen, but I miss the good old days, dude. The good old days. There'd be a lot more.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm talking.
This was 25, Brent, by the way. Just quick
25
commercial break. Yeah, Sam's Special.
I thought the Sam Special was 30 or 35.
It was, but then my wife went and it was 25. They hack them till they're gone. So.
Well, yeah, they do chip away at them. Sometimes.
She did. So I told her to look for it, and I said, but tell me how much it is. I'm seeing 35 out there. She goes 25, and I was like, and they had one of the dumb soccer things that was like a Messi or whatever. Those are like
probably well, what I've been seeing with those
player ones.
Messi and Ronaldo doesn't go on sale, but like Mbappe and whoever the other guy is, they're on sale.
This was Messi for $12, and I thought it was the small one, dude. I thought it was a small one, so I'm like, nah. And then she gets home, and I'm looking at the picture again. I'm like, dude, just for his fig for $12, I should have got it. So I'm sure they're gone. So that was
because I got real excited because I saw like Mbappe and the other guy for 15 something instead of 30. Yeah. And as soon as I like found the Messis, they were still full, because I would get the Messi and the Ronaldo for 15 for the figs.
That's what I'm saying. I messed up.
If I even wanted the figs, but it's still anything Messi or Ronaldo is not a dumb.
Here's why I didn't do it.
Like they're gonna go up when they retire for sure.
Here's why I didn't do it, because I don't want to be in this situation where I'm like, okay, I got to get all these now. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, I don't want to chase all the soccer guys. I don't care. Nothing's gonna make me care. If the Team USA little one, I haven't seen that one. I think I've seen $5 off, but my Walmart has a gang of them. If those hit 10 or something, like sure, I'll get the USA soccer guys and call it.
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen that on sale a little bit some places.
Yeah, so. Vinny Jr. for $11. Yeah, I mean, there's been all kinds of stuff. So, all right. Well, we've got 81 of you here in the Girth Gang. We appreciate you guys coming back, pulling up, even though we've had a week off and I think a shorter episode before that. But Yeah, I think we should welcome everyone in to the one and only old school
Girth Gang. Girth.
Ultimate Girth Series. It won't be on focus, but
yes.
yeah, that's what it says. Oh shit! Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I forget how to do this. First comment of the night though, we got Riley812, channel member, and coming in with that first comment. Seeps is out there in the chat. Paul Norris is out there in the chat. Another channel member, special shout out, as well as Lightning Lord, another channel member, and celebrating 25 months. Missing the Rennie, bring us back. Hey, he'll be back soon. Excuse me. Legs in the chat, the creator. We got Max Bricks, another channel member, special shout out. Whittaky, another channel member, special shout out. Celebrating 31 months.
Sheesh.
Already saving for Brick World. Yeah, man. Always. Oh shit.
I don't need a set today, man. Everything I see you do,
volume was low.
get a set of it.
Huh?
Your volume was low.
Sickness, man,
Oh, sorry. Supers, we see you. We'll get to those. Shout out Shreddy. Osif's in there with that countdown. We'll hit that in a second. Oh wait, hold on, skip one. ATO Watt, another channel member, special shout out. Wilderness in the house. Squadron in the house. Slapshot Bricks in the house. Come back and give those celebrations another shout. Shout out Charlie Bracebridge, another channel member in the house. We got Tuscan Life, another channel member, special shout. Torso Cracker, one of my favorite names out there. Comic Bricks, what's good? We got Nasenheimer, another channel member, special shout out. All the channel members are coming out tonight, baby. We got Allsy Bricks. Liam, I already shouted you out, but let's give him another one, huh?
The Doom Bust. He's ready for it. Tuscan Life.
Brick Hive in the house. What's good, Hive? Moments in the house. What's good, Moments? Papa Rex in the house. What's good, Papa? Let's see. Let me catch back up here a little bit. Whoever not done. A Squared, another channel member, special shout. Yeah. You guys know the rules. Make a heater comment. We'll throw you up on the screen. Don't make a dust comment. Original Briggs in the house. Yeah. Rob Claxton in the house. What's good, Rob? Pockets Master. What's good, Pockets?
Needs him on Cleary. I get you.
Sam Russell in the house. What's good? What's good? Sigsby's out there in the house. What up? King Oldendor. First ever channel member.
Guess it's that time. Like Brent was saying, make a heater comment. We'll get you pulled up. And yeah. Do have some soups coming in to the building. Yeah, missing the Rennie, Lightning Lord. Yeah, we hear you, man. It's definitely been a bit of a hangover. And then just, I don't know, man, just so much news and newness every single week. It's trying to keep up. I will say I've been taken out a little bit too by, kids being out of school and doing stuff, nights, weekends, that sort of thing. But we'll get back in the flow here. It was nice, man. Like, whenever my wife does like a full day takeout with them, I get peace in the house a little bit, just kind of settling out. You're working with like feet trampling over your head all day, and it's been nice. We'll be listening while on a petrified wood fossicking mission. Keep it real, gang. ATOT. Liam Brick the Bed. What is a petrified wood fossicking? What is that?
I don't know, but it sounds like
extract. Like, what are we doing?
Intense. We should probably just play ATOT for while he's doing whatever that is.
Yeah, he probably needs some kind of motivation on that. I don't understand it. Here you go. Do your thing, Liam.
Drop that ass like an 18, OT, 18, OT. Drop that ass like an 18, OT, 18, OT. Drop that ass like it. I wanna see how low it can get.
What a banger.
319 Ostif's Bricks, the 501st, 501, 319 to Monday Landing, 324 to the big day. DC rules at work tonight, so it will be replay for me. Love y'all. Hit me with some of that Amperu, baby. Enjoy, fellas. All right, we will hit Baru, and then we will get to a few other of the supers here. I feel like we haven't rocked Baru since probably May 4th. Does that sound right,
Probably
Brent?
been a minute, yeah.
This Mark is jumped in with something, but here's Baru, yeah.
And Peru, oh baby, and Peru, she lived in the desert with the twin sons until those stories burned her buns. Uncle O got it to it and confirmed what we thought. Oh, well, and Peru is really hot, and Peru really hot, and Peru, oh baby, and Peru, she's as sweet as can be and a fine GWP, my baby, and oh yeah, it's loner time.
There she is, Aunt Baru. All right, let's take a twirl real quick.
Notice how it's almost getting under 300 with this countdown.
Oh yeah, it's
already to 319. That's how I always describe it. I'm like, man, like
getting to the
the
twos.
very
getting to-
next
yeah.
week, people are like,
Yeah.
oh man, the next one's so far away. And I get real sad after Brick World because that is a matter of fact. But soon enough, this countdown. Shout out to Austin for the countdown, man.
Yeah, it's a big.
I
it's
mean,
a
it's
big
like
thing.
this third year in a row doing it now. I mean,
Every GD week. You know what I mean? Like
and he pays us to do it.
he likes to
We should be paying him to do that.
do the
He
countdown. Yeah,
he
she
leaves
should count
supers and
countdown.
then throws the countdown in there.
It's crazy. We're gonna get into these, but we did breeze over Slapshot. Had a comment here celebrating 18 months. Shout out to Slapshot. Shout out to him for milestones. What did he hit? 15K. He's blowing up over there. 20K. I don't even remember. Just going nuts over there on his channel. Great guy, great channel. He's got great lives, solid regular vids, but again, most importantly, a really great dude. And he's saying he's hyped for Doomsday. Figs are fire, sets are meh. I align with a lot of that, but there's one set in particular, and those of you that know, there's one that I think is absolute flames. And we'll get into that. And Brent, the figs, I mean, from a few perspectives, I know it isn't like fully your jam, but there's going to be some stuff that pisses you off. I almost wanted to get Ryan in here to have a Star Wars level rant because there's a lot of leggy printing going on. There's a lot of Dales.
With Marvel, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can I can rant about probably any Lego set, but with Marvel, I there's less passion there because I just don't really collect Marvel like that. I even sold some of the Marvels, like cooler Marvel sets I did have in the collection. I don't care about Marvel near as much as I care about Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, even other stuff.
Yeah, you can't force the care. I get it.
Because it's really just when it comes to Marvel, I really just kind of like Spider-Man, which I am excited about the new movie.
Yeah.
I watched all the MCU stuff up until Doomsday, but I mean, shout out to Hive because I said Doomsday. That's the new one. All the way up until Endgame. But shout out to Hive because he's been known to have the take of he feels like they should have just capped it off there for a little bit after Endgame because it just got kind of tiring. I don't know, but hey, some people Marvel is their number one jam.
Yeah,
I get that. I mean,
well, if you recall, Brent, I wasn't when the show started. If you recall, I had watched only like, I don't know. How many are there? 20, 30? It's a big number. And I had only watched
movies?
through like
theatrical movies.
Yeah, like in the MCU, whatever. There's a lot, right? And so I'd only made it through like, I want to say like Ultron or somewhere around. Like I was way behind. They were just coming out too fast and I was whatever. And I was just like, I'm lost. I don't want to do it. And then I just finally powered through everything and is like, okay, you know, I get it and I like it and all that stuff. And I'm with you though. Like Spider-Man still out of all that shit, that's my main, you know, to be clear. We're stoked, you know, I'm gonna take the kids this weekend to go see it. But I will say, I think what does it for me is they still have a lot of they're like the play scale kings right now as far as IPs that are not Harry Potter. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, shout out to them for doing that. I definitely don't, you know, I don't find myself ranting too hard about Marvel sets other than, you know, they kind of get screwed on figs like Star Wars does a little bit with like a lot of plain legs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, they shout out to them for making play sets though, at least.
I will
I
say
mean, they do make, you know, some busts here and there, but
literal busts. But I will say, like, if you can look, I guess what I like about it is if you can look past the dusty mechs, they're guilty of the $10 and $15, $20 mechs. They're guilty of, you know, trying these busts, literally. There's what else do I not like? Yeah, I mean the kitty, but even the kitty stuff, you know, like my son likes it. Harlow liked that before he did. So the Amazing Friends stuff is cool for kids. And I will say this, most of the time they have something for the movie, man. You know?
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, you know, the perfect.
Maybe I also feel a little bit bitter towards Lego Marvel because they also got a couple CMFs, right? Or just the one?
A couple CMFs. They also, but they do have a component of the perfect day, you know, where you can you can leave the theater and go get a Fantastic Four set that day. That's awesome.
But do they have?
Can't do Doomsday you'll be able to too, I think.
Do they have Spider-Man sets out right now that are
they
brand
do
new
they
day?
have two brand new day sets out.
Have they been out or are they coming
Yeah.
out?
No, they're out. They've been out
okay.
June 1st, July 1st.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can show you those.
Let's look at these things.
The Spider-Man. Okay, yeah. They have the Hulk building, I think you saw, and then there's a little tank that's really cool.
Yeah.
But I'll show you that. But
I mean, I do think that the whole like
it's fun to get with the kids too. I think is what it is.
Yeah, I mean the
Ooh,
mini
look at this.
mod is shit. Dude.
The Ninja.
Oh, dude! Only time I ever see Ninja is in Hive streams, or
I never have seen
Pure
him.
Furies. Well,
he's
I
always in the
it,
shadows.
but like
he's in the
chat,
shadows.
yeah. Oh, in the shadows, in the chats.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Ninja? Huge shout out, Ninja. Man.
OG of OGs, man. Hope all is well.
Very
brother.
OG.
Hope he's still ripping pokes.
He was there when we were at the bottom.
He was there. He's tremendous. They are consistent with the bust sets having arm printing. Venom and Doom are both great sets, but they seem a little small for the price. Yeah, and I guess they do they do helms too, Brent. And there's probably been a couple dusty ones, but most of their helms I would say are pretty good. Most. Yeah. Is that fair? Like I'm trying to think of what was super dusty. Like Iron Man was fine.
I think the Iron Man one looked actually pretty decent.
Spider-Man ones are good. You know, they're good. Yeah. Carnage and Venom are really good.
I do have the Venom, or had the Venom. Maybe I sold
it. I have Carnage and Venom. I don't know. I think outside of a few bad decisions, the mini Maj line is tremendous.
Yeah, I mean, hey, shout out to the mini Maj line because that's kind of cool.
It is. I mean, come on. You've had it for your whole life. You haven't opted in on Harry Pods. You've had a lot of that going on. But I love, me, man. You show me a picture where you can add some shit. I'm kind of like, what's going on with that?
Dude, I can't wait to finish all the OG Harry Potter sets that I'm trying to get, man. Been thinking about it a lot lately because I'm really only like one big set away, and then I'll. Speaking of modular, because then I'll be able to finally build them all and put them all together. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Black Panther was dusty moments. I was going to bring that up, but yeah.
I've forgiven him though. That's like 4 years ago.
It was pretty crazy how big it was, though, right? I mean, like shout out to them.
Crazy.
Shout out to them for making it as large as it was.
It was a large error. That thing. That was the start of like really starting to mess with everybody. They're like, all right, here's the deal. It was like June, July or something like that. They're like, here's a $500
adult fans of Black Panther only want a $400 human torso.
Yeah, and then
Human-sized torso.
and wasn't it a month or it was right around the same time they did that Hulk Buster, and everybody's like, all right, whoa. That was like the first, like, what's going on here? It's
Yeah,
like
the
$1,000
Hulkbuster
worth of
was-
sets that nobody wanted.
Well, like the Hulkbuster thing is so crazy because like you can make a really, really good one for like 150, but they were just like 400, or was it more? Was it 450? I don't know. It was crazy.
It was a lot. I just remember that was the first, like, I was new and I was kind of like getting the heater release of the month, and I was like, oh, that stopped. And that's when it got a lot easier to start missing stuff. Because if you remember, the lead up, I think that was like the R2D2 year, DeLorean. There was this like banger after banger, and it was at the time a little bit weird to get, which those weren't mega expensive. I just remember that, and the Harry Potter train was the same time. Remember the $500 Hogwarts?
Oh yeah. See, even me as a Harry Potter fan, I was like, bro, I don't need to train that bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like,
it's cool. Yeah.
if I saw it on like a pretty crazy cheap deal at around the time that it was out, then I would have maybe camera focus. Then I would have maybe got it. But the thing is I mean, I have 2 play scale ones, one built, one sealed.
Yeah.
I have the OG one, first one they ever made. I plan on getting another one of those too to add like a second train car to it. I don't know. It was a huge giant train. I mean, I guess you have to really.
Oh, and then
like-
it wasn't even compatible with system, Brent. Remember that? You couldn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
run
It was
on
like
the train.
extra. It was but that's how big it was. They just made it like so huge that it wouldn't even really even be compatible.
Had its own
with, like,
tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really. It was another one of those things to where it's like, why are we making sets like this oversized, but there's a lot of other sets that seem undersized? Like, why can't we, figure that out?
Yeah. It was weird. And it just
And
seemed
to
like
this
that
day,
was,
they still are kind of figuring out the scale thing a little bit.
it was like the most
honestly,
out of touch 3 releases in a row.
This
Anyway.
is another. I mean, this is on a way less dramatic example, but realistically, this Zelen ship, it should be so much smaller. Like this should have been a smaller ship.
I love
and it
that
should have
ship, though.
been. It should. Well, yeah, it looks cool, but it should have been $50. It should have been smaller, and it should have came with 2 more Zelens.
There you go.
That's just me though. Maybe a muddy Mando. I don't know.
Muddy Mans.
Well, you're getting kind of a dusty Mando in the Sandcrawler, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Muddy Mans.
Muddy
all right.
Mando.
Go to our buddy.
Oh yeah, dude. I was looking at some of this stuff. I was just about to actually talk
Clicker.
about this.
All right, so we've got the 2027 Maj, big Maj, not the mini Maj, and a PlayStation set. But here we go, Brent. The Clock Tower, 3,200 pieces, $249, still a tremendous value. It's funny, I think they were 2 when I got in the game. Tan building with a hardware store and a blue and white building with a deli, connected with a staircase leading to a clock tower. So, I mean, they're kind of going a little bit out there on this one, dude. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because as soon as I read Clock Tower, I just think like Big Ben Clock Tower? What are we doing? But
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see in the
yeah, I
back.
guess this is just their own thing. I don't know. I immediately think that's tied to like a real thing when I read Clock Tower, but I guess it's just their own Clock Tower. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest mods guy in the world, but the way that that's described, I'm thinking maybe it can have some nice architecture going on there. I got to walk around downtown Chicago. There were some cool clock towers and shit down there. So yeah, I mean, I think it's not just another. If shout out to the modular fans, because even me being a casual, I don't think they've done a clock tower before. So at least it seems like it's something fresh. So yeah.
Everyone's saying Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying it. They're future out there.
They're
Yeah.
they're
Well, a lot
future.
of the future. They really wanted. They really well. Then people were saying they really wanted the hospital. I've heard that rumor too, but Floyd loves a good Maj. I feel like Maj is picking up steam, you know?
Maj.
Maj is like kind of the latest of the.
I feel like I've heard some
The
people say
Maj.
Maj.
All right.
Rennie is the biggest. That caught fire compared to.
That's like like people who don't even know where it came from are probably hitting Rennie while they're out there.
100%.
100%. I like overhearing other people
100p.
that don't even know us say that and that kind of stuff, and you're just like,
Yeah.
that's funny. All right.
Yeah, no, this is cool, but the other stuff's crazy. Like I saw this earlier and I was like, oh, okay. And then I kept scrolling and then, oh, where'd we go?
I don't know, but do you see that?
Wait, we can do that now?
That's a new feature.
Did you remember? Do you remember we were trying to figure out how to do that before, and we couldn't, and now we can. Oh wow, where do you do it at? Oh, you just click on what you're sharing. I see what you're doing no,
on screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it right here.
There's a spreader up there.
Nice. All right.
Yeah,
I remember this was like years ago. It's probably 2 or 3 years ago. We were like wondering if we could do that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a slicker way to over.
Wait, I wonder if now when we play supers, we're able to add us in on the side right here. Remember how we also were wondering
they can't add us in, but because all this takes us out, right? And super does a full screen fill. So
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why they won't let us party on the soups, you know. Floored spread them. Dual moldy boys. But yeah, dude, shout out to that. I've kind of dropped off the Maj train. Brent's wanted to give it a ride.
Huh? I don't want to give the Maj train a ride.
Did you? Oh, I thought you did a. Hold on, what is happening? I thought you did a spread. My bad.
No, I didn't do it.
All right, Brent. PS1. So
this is cool.
There's a scale.
I hope they follow it up with a PS2 in a couple years. That's what I'll really.
There's a scale sitch going on though. Like the Genesis is like tiny. It's like, what are we doing? Like, give me.
That is weird. Yeah, I don't know why they did the Genesis so small.
The Atari. I mean, they've got everything, you know, pretty teed up. This one seems to be in line, I would say, with probably the NES and the Atars and all that. But 1911 159. Includes at least the console and controller. So, well, that's reassuring. I'd expect that.
Are we thinking maybe we're gonna see like a function situation where there's like a TV?
That's what I'm. No, I don't think so. I think I'd be happy. Look, I like the price point a lot. I think, you know, as long as everything checks out, we're good. It does need to come with. That would be sick though if we get the CD style jewel case. And I don't know if you remember, Brent, how OG you are on the PS1, but they had like those. Yeah, but they had like those more rectangle shaped games originally before they moved.
You're talking about the case was all the cases for PlayStation were like a CD case. Is that what you're talking about?
Not PS1. No.
No, I'm pretty sure every single PS1 game ever is in a CD case.
Nah, dog.
What do the other PS1 cases look like then?
All right, hold on.
Because I thought it wasn't until you're talking about the case for the CD, the case for the game.
Yeah.
I never saw it in anything except for a CD
Hold on,
case.
I'll show you. No, they had it was like cardboard or something.
Cardboard?
Yeah.
Well, I never saw it, so if they do that, then... Hold
on. I know I'm not dreaming. Rectangular CD cases. Yeah, here we go. Is this it?
Are you talking about like the fatter ones, like the chunkier ones?
Yeah.
The ones that weren't.
This doesn't look right. Hold on. I'm gonna look up launch games. Like Wipeout, I think it was PS1 launch titles. Let me see. Because I remember it was like, yeah, this is it. Here we go.
Let me see. Because I was looking at.
I'm trying. Visit. Yeah. So they were like cardboard. They still had like the CD holder in them, but they weren't jewel. Those are called jewel cases. But look, this is what they look. Yeah, look at this. This is what they were, dude. They were like this on shelves. Like the first, I want to say 2 years.
I mean, I guess you would know more than me because I wasn't a PlayStation guy. I didn't get a PlayStation until the.
Dude, I was old as shit at this point. You know, full blown pubes, the whole nine. You know, driving.
Well, Well, we were just rocking the Super Nintendo and Game Boys forever until the PS2
Yeah.
came out. That's what we were on. I mean,
So I would love if they did a case like this. I guess that's what you're like. Why are you talking about this? I'm like, well, because
Yeah,
I'll
no,
take a CD case, but I think this would be sick.
yeah. So
They
these were more like the shape of the cases that when the PS2 came out, like more of like a.
No, they were like their own thing, man. If I had to describe
No, I'm
them, I
not
would
saying
say
they're
like
the same. I just mean they were more
no,
rectangular than square.
right. But the PS2 ones were DVD cases, right?
Yeah.
So these were
A
like
little bit thicker, but yeah.
these were like I would describe them as VHS kind of cases, if I recall correctly. But they
And a CD came out of them?
No, it had like it had the little holder for the CD in it. Actually, I don't know. Were these glass too? Somebody help me out with this. You guys know what's going on? It was in CD cases because I'm telling you guys, were they glass or whatever plastic?
You mean plastic? I was like, glass.
Yeah. Back in my day. Somebody help me.
I don't know how you. What did you search?
They
on
weren't
these?
just glass. Were they? No. I'm going to show you guys on eBay. I bet it just blew some minds out there. What's one of these titles, Brent? I'm going to go on.
I don't know what any of the OG PS1. I'll just read it off the screen.
Read me one. Yeah.
NBA Jam.
All right. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, it was. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it was. I don't know why I thought it was cardboard. I still think there were cardboard ones. But here you go, Brent. This is how they came. They were just oversized sort of CD cases. They were their own size. And this will show you scale.
Very interesting. I mean, it makes sense though.
Look at this. But they were sick, dude. They were huge. And so the CD would go.
Oh, go through the pictures. He has a bunch of pictures.
Yeah. So like you had the instruction book.
Oh
was
yeah.
The front
Go
cover.
to the in-hand angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember them being like thick. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They weren't quite. They were like thicker. They were thicker than Blu-ray.
It's like thinner than a VHS, thicker than a Blu-ray.
But thicker than a Blu-ray. Yeah. And what they're not showing is you were asking where the CD goes, and it's not really showing it, but the CD would see the top cover here on the other side of that was like the little holster for the CD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Huh. That's because my whole they had to have only done these for what, the first few years, like you said the first couple years.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen these in person. If I have, I just didn't really pay any mind.
Then they moved to the small boys, But yeah. Anyway, I say that to say this. It would be sick if they would do an OG for the OGs.
Well, what games do you think they would do? Because if they do a PS2, they gotta do Jak and Daxter, because that was like one of the original games that launched with the PS2, and that's my favorite game of all time.
I think. Oh, for PS2, I don't know. Oh, for one.
Yeah, like. It might not even have a game, but you would think it would have a game, right? For 160.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what like the heater was out of the gate. Ridge Racer was big.
I don't know though. Think about this though. It might not even come with a game, Sean, because when you do games for older consoles, it's an actual cartridge that you can build out. Like,
have they done a console without a game?
CD. Yeah, the Sega, the Genesis.
Yeah, it's like
Atari had a cartridge, right? What game was with Atari? And then there was a game.
I think there was several.
Yeah.
There was like 3 or 4 or something. So I don't know. Anyway, PS1.
I'm just trying to imagine like a brick built, basically chunky CD case. You know what I mean? That's
you're right.
It's kind of a different kind of thing to like think about building outside of a cartridge. Like a cartridge makes sense because it's more like bulky. So.
Guys, the games are digital. Twisted Metal would be awesome. Great call. Metal Gear would be awesome. Twisted Metal would be no problem. They own the IP. Spyro would be good. Yes. Dude, Parappa would be sick if they would do that.
Spyro, wasn't it Spyro?
I'd probably be the only one that'd write. Oh, Turismo, great call on that. Yeah. Crash. There you go. GTA. Would be good.
Lego's not touching GTA with a 10-foot pole.
There you go. So they're saying it includes that at least. But here's why you need that though, Brent.
But like you
I'm
can't
gonna-
brick
I'm
build
gonna-
a
I'm gonna
CD.
put-
You
I'm gonna-
could, but it's not going to look good. A CD is like paper thin.
I will bet anyone in the Girth gang that wants to wager $20 there has to be a game in there, and I'll tell you why. Because, dude, Parappa minifig would go beyond hard.
Well, the PS1 wasn't that big of a console, so for 160,
It was pretty big. I mean, dude, it's sizable enough. Here's my
Hang on, I gotta look
here's
at
my
it again.
argument for. Here's my argument. It's twice the size of a controller, at least.
Oh no, it's not though.
Hear me out.
bit.
It's a gray console. If they don't put a game with it, there's like no color except for like on the lid and a little bit on the controller. So I'm like, it's just not toyetic enough as a console. I think you have to have some games. You know?
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine how they would.
I'm just saying that'll be a boring, dusty gray console. If they don't
Is it going to be
do-
the more squared? The more rounded one was the newer one. Yeah, this was the OG one. I don't know, dude. It's kind of. Hold on, let me just share this on screen. It's not that big of a console, bro. Like it's really
is.
not.
I'm saying it's
It's not girthy. Like
it's the size of an NES, though. Oh, push button open. There you go.
NES came with the TV, though.
That is not the original.
What do you mean that's not the original?
Not the original.
Is it this one, the more rounded one?
Keep going.
Hold on, what year did it come out?
95. Left. Go to the left.
The top left corner?
Yeah, that's the wiki. Go to the wiki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, again, dude, yeah, it's not the size of a house or anything.
That big, man. It's pretty like in terms of how thin it is. I'm just saying 160, there's got to be something else to it. And especially if there's not games. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be another TV situation like the NES was, because that was what
the
like
boys are.
230?
Sean is such an onk. Yeah, I'm showing you guys what's up with the PlayStation. I got the first PlayStation on day one.
My first one was PS2, man, and then I didn't get another PlayStation until last year when I finally got a PS5.
Hey, what up, Colin? Anyway, you guys get what I'm saying, though. It's a very boring. Like, it's not. Like,
The
it's cool.
PS2 is
So
way cooler. Like, I can't wait to. But the thing is I mean,
you gotta have games to make it pop, dude. Even the PS2, it's cool, and they'll get if the black and blue will be a heater, no doubt.
PS2 is way cooler, bro.
12x8, that's not nothing.
And the PS2, it had like layers to it. Like it would look so much cooler brick built. The PS2, oh my god.
And then Hoff with a great point here. It's like you make an Xbox, you got to throw some Halo in that. You have to.
Oh yeah.
So
if they ever do Xbox, yeah.
So OG. All right.
Maybe here's what I'm predicting. How about this? A brick built OG logo on the side,
like a little stand. Yeah, if they put a little stand,
there's gonna be something like that, like a brick built
UCS plaque kind of thing, or
not even UCS plaque. I mean, like a brick built. Like if it was a standalone thing, it would be like $20. Because they're gonna have to bulk this up with a game or two, and then maybe some. I don't know. I'm just saying the PS1 is kind of a small console. The PS2 is bigger. The Xbox is bigger. I mean, you could even argue that I'm so surprised they haven't done a GameCube yet, dude. A GameCube would
go hard.
Such a layup. I mean, it's a GameCube.
Well, they could do the Super. They still haven't done the Super.
They could have.
By all accounts, the NES did well, right? So
yeah. Well, I mean, how come they haven't done some of these other consoles though that I feel like just they look cooler, like aesthetically, like the N64, the GameCube, the PS2. I mean, the GameCube and the N64 came in multiple colors.
Yeah,
you know, we could have had, and then I don't know. I hope they do a Game Boy Color too at some point. They're doing a lot of consoles that were like right before my time.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like they did the original Nintendo. It's not like they'll never do a Super Nintendo. But the Super Nintendo I had wasn't even the original Super Nintendo. It was the Super Nintendo Slim. So they're probably extra never going to do that.
Who wrote this? Where was I just saw somebody said maybe they'll include the AV cables. Like, that's what I mean. Kid's
that'd be
fantasy
kind of
is.
cool.
That's funny. I mean, dude, I hope they do. All jokes
Honestly, that
aside,
would
at
actually
least
be
it
kind of
adds a
sick
pop of
just to see
color.
the classic, the red, blue, or the still not red, blue, the classic
Yeah.
white, red, yellow cables coming out. That would actually be sick.
That'd be fire. I'm sure out of the console they'll do it, but will they give you the actual cables? I don't know. All right. So, anyways, PlayStation, and then okay, we're going all in with PlayStation here. So, I heard rumblings.
This is cool. Astrobot's a really cool game. It's
Buildy
weird
Boy?
though.
Would you do the Buildy Boy Astro? You're into it?
No, I like this, but I'm probably definitely not going to get it because if it's only for the PlayStation, I'm not going to get the PlayStation. But I'll tell you what's weird about that though, Sean, is like Astrobot is a game that comes with the PS5. So it's kind of weird to get like a PS5 focused thing when it's
they made a new full game for it though. One game of the year. You're talking about the demo.
Oh, you know what? With the
full
demo
boy.
game, the demo game was really good though.
No, it was, and then they made a full ass game and it won game of the year.
Oh my god, because I saw that and just kind of didn't pay any mind to it because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what? Now they want to charge? Because here's what I thought when I saw that, Sean.
Oh, you
I
thought
played
they
the- I-
re-released it for sale?
Well, no, I'm looking at it. No, I didn't think it was the same game, but I'm looking at it like, oh, I played the first one for free and now I got to pay 60 to play the second one. Like that's how I looked at it. But now that I know it's a good game, I want to check it out.
Good call. Memory cards are cool.
Oh yeah, you could put some
I'm
memory
talking
cards.
about pops of color though. The memory cards, I think, were all gray also.
Yeah.
All right, but Astrobot.
PS2 had those yellow ones.
Oh, it's the G Dub. I missed the whole point of this. It's the G Dub.
Oh, you didn't think this was a G? You didn't see that it was G Dub? Yeah,
I did not see that. I just thought they were releasing an
yeah.
Astrobot. I'm sorry, I didn't read on.
No, if they were releasing an Astrobot,
All
I would definitely get it. But and it would make a lot more sense as its own set. But because it's like the gift with purchase for the PS1, I'm like, oh, it's a PS5 thing that comes with a PS1, and I don't really care about the PS1 that much. So,
but why are they including that with the PS1? That's bizarre.
that's what I'm saying. That was my original point. I'm like, it's a PS5 thing, being a G Dub for a PS1.
It just hit me what you were saying. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right,
Why does it matter? Oh yeah, it's the PS5 game on a whatever. Not all of these make sense.
Kind of
all right, so it's official, Brent. You're getting the full size boy Executor Superstar Destroyer, 800, 61 hunch pieces. Basically a bounty hunters buffet because you're gonna get Bobes, Vader, and then the 4 bounty hunters in the set. You are a fan of the previous. You never got that, or you did and sold it. I forget.
I had the original UCS Star Destroyer. I didn't have the original version of this, but I had the
I meant regular. Not
I had the last UCS Star Destroyer.
Did you build it or was it in a box?
I sold it to Coop.
That's right. It was in a box. That's right.
I got it for $500 flat from a guy that got it off of a pallet. 500 flat. And then I sold
Coop. When you open that, don't get mad at Brent.
Yeah.
I
sold it. I knew
it could be full of
nudes. I knew who the guy was. It wasn't just some random. But yeah, no, I sold that to Coop last to Brickworld 25.
That's right.
But and one of the reasons why I did sell it because I was like thinking, I mean, they're gonna do another UCS Star Destroyer of some kind, and here it is. So I think, well, dang, this October 1st. Probably not gonna buy it on release, but I don't know. Darth Vader Sabe. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I might have to just buy the Vade Sabe for the 150 and just take.
Maybe
it on the
Bearded could pull up. He's like, do it, Brent. They got 1,000 of them in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, I want it, but okay. Here's the thing: it's not like like the price is like a super huge issue. It's just I know right now I'm not going to be building it and having anywhere to put it. So,
Astrobot was debuted on the PS4. Really?
It was what? I thought it debuted on the PS5.
Brandon, are you sure? Because it was like a demo game on the 5.
Yeah, I mean, it was like
maybe he maybe showed up somewhere, but okay.
Huh.
I don't know enough about the lore. All right. Vader Sabes. Damn it, this complicates things. I mean, I don't know, man. That's a big It's a big trig to pull.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
them.
It's a big trig to pull, and I know I'm not going to build it like
Mhm.
very quickly, but I'm going to want that Vader save, especially if it's got box art. But if honestly, if I have to buy it, and I know it's going to be like at least 150,
Yeah.
I don't know. So be it, I guess.
Huge news, Brent. I mean, I know everyone's ready to get emotional over this, but the Wednesday sets that are currently rotting at your Targs every day.
Yeah, always on clearance.
Very much a clearance item. Apparently, we should celebrate, get excited because there is a Wednesday minifig finally coming. More conversions of mini dolls to figs, please. I would argue, Brent, if they did figs to begin with these other sets, because if you recall, man, I mean, I don't watch it, right? I know people
Dolls
do.
are dust.
Dolls are dust, and
Dolls are
even for
dust.
little girls and whatever, it's like, dude, Wednesday is like a slightly edgy, girly show, from best I can tell. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to categorize, but whatever. That's just from the peripheral. I'm like, because my daughter was into it for like 5 minutes and she hasn't even seen it, so I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is what they're going for. Anyway, and the mini dolls came out, and I was just like, me as the dad, I'm just like, this or a friend set with more colors and what, like, I would have instantly bought the Wednesday over it if it had figgies, you know. And it's just like,
Yeah.
you would think the hardcores on that would have wanted figgies. And so I think what I'm trying to say is, if they did this in reverse, I think the line would be better for it if they came out with figgies to start. Now they're backing into them late. They pulled the same shit with Wicked.
That's why the Disney advent calendars are dust, because they're not even mini dolls. They're like baby mini dolls. Those, I don't know, Sean, you might have been gone. I think I might have been ranting about that in just like a G-dub, but
yeah,
how bad, especially as a Disney fan, and I'd love to get Moments of the Magic's opinion on this. But I mean, for as much as us Star Wars fans that are mad that we don't have a CMF, like, as a Disney fan myself, I feel like the same similar hatred for the Disney advent calendars, because
yep,
Disney is such a good Disney is such a good, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of Disney movies and Disney moments that I think of when I think about like childhood Christmases, like
You're
going to
100%
Disney
right.
around Christmas, getting Disney related stuff for Christmas.
Yep.
I mean, Christmas is a magical holiday. Disney is a magical IP. It just, I mean, think about how great it would be if the actual advent calendar came with a Mr. and Mrs. Claus version of Mickey and Minnie. You get a Christmas-fied like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, a couple more in there maybe, and then actually have like a Disney castle build that's Christmas colored. I mean,
here's what I don't get. They're Brent, I agree with you. Here's what I don't get.
So
They're
dusty.
purposely cutting their pie in half by putting mini dolls in so many sets. Like, and Coops nailed it. Like,
Dude,
my daughter, yes, she will take the mini dolls with the friend sets. Absolutely, she will. However, she also very much so. And it's funny because when we used to go to BAM a lot, she would pick out her figs, and I assure you they were figs. She wasn't buying mini dolls. That was just shit that came with friend sets. My point is, it's like, dude, why not just put minifigs in all of it, and now your audience is expanded, because there are people who are just after minifigs, even if it's some dusty, nobody cares about it theme. They're like, you know, I don't give a shit about Wednesday, but like, I need the fig of it.
What's dumb too, though, Sean, is,
and they're losing so much audience by
think
not
about how
doing
dumb this is. When Lego does stuff like, oh, we don't want to put actual cloth camas, whatever they're called, on clone troopers because they got to be able to sit down in something, or if they want, when they put shortened capes on smart brick sets, it's so they can still sit down. Well, guess what? There's no anti-studs like this in the back of a mini doll.
No,
mini dolls can't even rotate their hands. I mean, what are we doing here? Mini dolls, if anything, they limit the play possibilities, or whatever reason Lego says for why they do stuff to other figs, like not putting cloth camas around.
They just piss me off, man.
And
she
it's
tries to show them to me, Brent, and I have to build up a care, you know. She's
What,
like,
for the mini dolls?
yeah, she's like, look, here's Sassy or whatever, you know, and I'm like, cool. She looks like every other one of them. Like
Yeah.
I'll say
Well,
this:
they're less
the hair pieces are cool.
customizable.
Like
I
if we're
mean,
trying to be, you know, objective, like some of the hair pieces are cool, whatever. But like that'll make its way to the main
the
line.
hair pieces are always rubber. I mean, pretty much. for
Right,
the
but I'm
most
just
part.
saying the hairstyles for a little girl. There's a lot
Yeah.
of them. There's lots of colors. I'm trying to balance the force
Yeah.
here. I get it.
It's just
It's just dust.
Lego Disney fans are getting absolutely robbed. Imagine if they didn't have a Star Wars advent calendar. They finally made one, but instead of figs, like it only had whatever, like small little buildable, or it only had like Grogu and like versions of Grogu, like tiny little. I don't know. Grogu is still at least a fig. You can. I don't know.
Rune has a great point here, dude.
Kind of,
like,
not really, actually.
no, but if, dude, Brent, you remember it was kind of, and I don't know where Lana was at with it, but like if we had Wednesday minifigures on shelves 3 years ago, it would have flown off the shelves. Like,
Yeah.
Wednesday had that pull, like Minecraft, like always does, and Pokemon always does, and whatever. Where it was like you go to you have, you know, family friends over with their kids, you go to a birthday party, whatever. It was almost at that level where it was like, you know, in the top 3 to 5 things kids were talking about for a minute, you know, and it's like, damn, dude, which is why they did the theme. I get it. But it was like one of those 3 to 5. It's completely out of that now. I haven't heard a thing about Wednesday since, you know, Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. And now we're 5 years late to the game. And now they're bringing figs. It's just like, damn, dude. It would have, I don't know. It would have done a lot better.
We get Olivia Rodrigo figs, but we can't get figs in a Disney advent calendar.
And then Brent, yeah, this is a great point by ATO. Like, example, Mickey, if they did a magical Christmas party with Disney figs in it as their set and just rotated different ones every year.
Yeah.
To give it the Star Wars treatment. Put them in
well, at
fucking
least Star
sweaters.
Wars. Yeah, at least Star Wars has done a Christmas.
What up,
or,
Redbeard?
Gingerbread ATOT and shit like that.
Yeah.
Gingerbread ATOT. Gingerbread ATAT.
Yeah.
A gingerbread ATOT would be crazy.
I don't know, man.
No, it's weird, man. Disney, I feel like they've kind of been lacking pretty hard on Lego Disney lately, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I mean, I think Main Street was a heater, but
right. But I mean,
general, yeah, it's dust. That's because Disney's been dust, dude.
yeah.
Nobody went to see Moana. I don't know. All right. I see the Marvel stuff. We're gonna do a proper seggy on it. But Brent, have you seen the?
Oh yeah.
Shreks?
Yep. I want the whole set.
You're in on all of it.
Yep. I'll take it all.
Why did they make Shrek the worst one? Or do you disagree?
Yeah,
with
Shrek's a little weird, but I don't know.
Fiona's, I think they're just both bad. Honestly, the rest are kind of heat.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, let me look. Yeah, the rest are heat. Fiona's heat because it comes with Donkey.
Yeah.
Why do they pose these so weird? Look at Fiona's head being cocked
Tilted.
and yeah. They just say that.
Whoa.
Look at this spread. It's heat, dude. Definitely all coming home. That being said, you know, but
Yeah, to me, it's like, okay,
Shrek looks ass, dude.
is
I
the
can't get past
Shrek
it.
ugly as shit? Probably, but ogres kind of already are. So I'm like, whatever. I don't know.
It's not an excuse. I mean, dude, look at. I mean, Puss we've already had, right? This is getting turned into a dirty segment. We
He
both
comes in the
clearly
big
had
Shrek
that.
set.
Where Farquhar, are you happy with it?
The Lord Farquhar, yeah. He looks cool. Maybe mid legs instead of short legs. Looks like he's
Yeah,
got
I'm a little
mid legs would have been better.
Rest are heat though. I'm like I know what's controversial. A lot of people pointed at that one and said I love it. I'm like, there's something that I don't love about him. I don't know what it is yet.
What, the Executioner?
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
All right. I need to take a look at him again.
That freaking head mold.
That's a good point. No, I'm talking about Farquhar. Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about four quad. I mean,
For
again.
quad. Yeah, what am I saying? Quar. For quad. Yeah.
four quad.
Par quad? How the fuck do you say it? I don't
Quar
know.
quad. Lord four quad.
Lord Parkour.
Lord
Or
parkour.
quad.
Lord parquad. Yeah.
Thank you,
Puss
Coop,
is
for
a
pointing out
face
that the
print.
puss has a different face print. Wizard and Gingy are good. Minute Farquad's stature in short supply. Far plus quad. Far quad. Thank you, Hoff.
Far plus quad.
I thought it was
Farquad.
Farquhar, like parkour.
Lord Farquhar.
Dude, it's been 4 years. Give me a break. My kids are off of it. Again, too little, too late. We'll see.
Have you seen the guy on Instagram that has like a bob cut like Lord Farquaad, and people
No,
always
but
see him? It's like his whole thing that he
That's
has
pretty
his
funny.
hair cut like that, and he'll run into people, and people be like, Lord Farquaad, and he'll be like, who's that?
No, I haven't seen that. That's funny.
It's funny. I can't think. of
Oh,
the
he
guy's name.
acts like he doesn't know what they're talking about.
He acts like he has no clue, but it's exactly why he cuts
Yeah.
his hair like that.
Papa Trip with a 10 piece.
Yo.
Papa Trip, look, your boy's right down here. We got Luke right there hanging in the main
Keeping up
shot.
over there.
Again, sincerely appreciate that. But he's saying retired after 20 years with a giant hardware retailer. I like sandwiches and I can tell time. So apparently this Maj was designed specifically for me. There you go. There you go. Yeah, dude, again, outside of, I still think the museum was kind of boring, but for the most part, I've liked everything they've put out. As far as the Majes.
Did we hit this soup right here?
Yeah, we got to hit this. Go ahead and read it, and I'll cue it up, Brent.
Excuse me. From Kevin, shout out to Kevin, channel member, and the 5 Canadian. I'm digitizing thousands of old family slides tonight. Need some Lego butt to keep me going. Yeah, let's give it to him.
All right, so I'm gonna get, I mean, whatever F's your
Give
B,
you some
you know?
Lego butt.
All right, whatever F's your B. We'll do this, Brent. After this, play something for Trip, and I'll be right back.
Yep.
Yeah, then we'll get into Marvel.
I want to see that that Lego bag. I want to see that that Lego bag. Looking good on that box art check. One more finger, boys need to inspect. Front's up either, but the back could be a wreck. Turning it around and I mean no disrespect.
Look at the butt on that thing.
You can run, even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass, I am metal. I've got my blasters, I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster. Troika, Trade Federation, pinball. Troika, I make all the Jedi pay. Yeah, I keep rolling, bitch. Ever see a fit damn near flawless? Then somebody bitch it, it's bad regardless. The head, the torso, all looking great. But then you get to the legs, hold on, wait. Lego did what they could, but it's time to get scolded by a critical bastard named Dale Molded. Dale is a simple man, just wants Lego to give a damn. Before that big is shit, before you get to hold it, it needs to be Dale Molded, Dale Molded, Dale Molded. And before you get to hold it, better be Dale Molded.
There you go. Somebody got whatever
Dude,
F's
Dale
your B.
just- Yeah. Whatever F should be. That's
Whatever F's your B, man. Whatever your weird shit you're into.
Have you ever even dropped that one before? Whatever F should be, or is that?
I don't think so. Dude, people ask why I do it because I get bored of saying the same shit. So I have to change it.
Whatever
And now,
floats your boat, man.
whatever floats your boat, man. Exactly. MEAN, mean, MEYAN.
Speaking of, hold on, this would be a funny time to show this. I think I put it in the Discord, but if I didn't, it's fine because I'll just show it to you guys now. But speaking of just like funny Sean things, I'm pretty sure, especially the OGs, remember how Sean has always had the take that he's never in his life seen anybody
Never.
with
This
an
was the best.
Avatar shirt on.
Let me
right?
set this up, Brett.
Go ahead.
No, you're doing a great job. I just want to add, the moment you sent this, I like really needed it today. Sucked at work, dude, so bad. When you sent that, I was like, first of all, you sent me this picture and it's you and this guy.
Random
And I
guy.
felt, well, yeah, I didn't read a
I didn't
message.
even ask him what his name was.
I don't even think you sent any context in it. You just sent the
No.
picture. And, okay, so I'm like, and I was like, I feel like a scumbag because Brent's with a guy who, you know, and I was like, I should know him if he's just sending me this. So I'm like, oh my God, what Girth Gang member is this? How can I forget? What is
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Like I felt like a real scumbag. And then I go, wait a minute, I know what's going on here. And then go ahead, Brent. It's really funny.
Okay. I'm walking past the guy at Kings Island, right? Because I'm lucky and so blessed to only be living about an hour and 15 minutes away from one of the best theme parks in America, in my opinion. But got a Kings Island season pass this year. I only just started riding.
You're wearing that. You're wearing that thing out too.
I'm getting my money's worth. I've probably been almost 10 times already. But the thing is, I have the meal pass, Sean. So when I have like a day free where I'm not working, I don't have my son, or if I have my son with me and I just bring him with me, I have the meal pass. So I'm like,
give me the financials. How much is the regular pass and how much
season
is the
pass? Season pass is $130.
Steel.
Which Kings Island, yeah, especially during peak season, they're $90
for one day.
Mm-hmm.
You're in for $130.
Parking has went up also from 25 to 35. When I was going, because I don't pay for parking. When I go in, it's self-scan. I pull up my pass. I just beat myself in, pull in like a boss. You know what I mean? And I actually looked today at what the parking costs for normies, and I'm like, $35. People are paying $35 to park and then paying $90 a person to get in.
So your $130 includes park.
Yes.
All right. Steal of a deal. So that's basically pay for one day, go the year free, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you go 2 times, you're pretty much paid for. But then I also get the all season dining plan, 2 meals a day. For that's not even, I don't even think that's that much, maybe another 100. And then I have the all season drinks, a drink every 15 minutes for $50. Anyways, that's not important. I've been going to Kings Island a lot.
Under 300, you're saying, well under, it sounds like. Right?
Oh yeah. No, Kings Island moments. He said Disney World. No, Kings Island.
Yeah, so
Kings
it sounds like around 300 all in. You get unlimited food and drink and park passes. Yeah.
Someone said Brent is a literal king at Kings Island. Dude, I've been, and people think I'm crazy for it, but
do they know you there a little bit?
It's probably getting close.
And shorties pushing buttons that you
I'm on almost. Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I was there with my buddy, and we sat with some girls like in the same row on like one of the rides, and then we bumped into him again in line for another ride. So it's kind of funny. But
this story is entertaining, Riley. So he's like, so this shirt, I know we get on tangents. Let him.
Yeah, sorry. Been going to Kings Island. I tried, and then Sean was like, "No, this is good information."
I love Riley.
What are you spending in this?
Tabes. Are we in a rush here, Riley? What do we do? We got shit to do. We're just setting the tabes, bro.
All right. I've been going to Kings Island a lot because I'm finally not scared of roller coasters anymore, and I'm addicted, and it's fun. So I'm walking. I went there just by myself today for some free food and a couple rides. Okay. I'm walking, and I see a guy with an Avatar shirt on, and I think to myself, oh my God. And all I say to him at first, I'm like, nice shirt, man. And I'm wearing this one, little Empire Strikes Back. And he was cool. And he was like, thanks, man. I like your shirt too. And I'm like, thanks, man. I walk again for another 10 seconds, and I pull my phone out to text Sean, like, you'll never guess what I just saw. And I'm like, nah, I'll do one better. I turn around and start jogging. And I'm like, hey, man, I know this seems really weird. It's like a long.
We're both single men going to Kings Island by
Well,
ourselves.
I'm like, this seems kind of
That's
weird.
not weird.
But I've been doing a podcast for like 5 years, and my co-host, there's like this running kind of joke that he's never seen anybody with an Avatar shirt on. Can we take a selfie? Because it would just be hilarious to send it to him. And he was like, "Oh yeah, man, for sure." Took a selfie with him, and I'm like, "Thanks, bro." Dapped him up and just went about my way. And I'm like, I didn't even ask him what his name was, but it's funny because I got to thinking about it, and it's so funny because the surrounding people that watched that interaction probably thought that that dude was famous or something. Because some random dude runs up, gets a selfie, and then runs off. So,
And you're all like,
anyways,
super
here's the
great-
picture.
You're all grateful too. Yeah.
Shout out to this guy. I should have asked him what his name was, but I told him it was for my podcast co-host. But
Who's that? He looks like that comedian. What's his name? Jesus.
I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, that's me and the first ever person I've seen, I think, with a Avatar.
Shane
shirt on.
Gillis. Thank you, Beamer. God. He's like prime unk material. Anyway. Brent, you see how he looks like Shane Gillis? You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks exactly like him. Brent and Shane Dubs. And so I'm looking at this for, I don't know, Brett, a good 30 seconds. And I'm just like, is this, give me the screen name. Who is this? And then I go, wait a minute. He found someone that wore an Avatar shirt and
That's what I'm saying. It's just so fun. It's like one of my favorite pictures ever now because it's
Emmett
just a random
dye job.
ass dude.
It's funny. Dude, I
should have told him podcast ACOB. That's
Yeah.
where you'll find us. But I
love tires.
I didn't know if
Josh
he
Gad a little bit. Young
I
Shane
already
a
was
bit.
being weird asking for a random selfie. I didn't want to be like, also
No, yeah,
follow
you're
my
pushing it
stuff.
too far. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, pretty soon you'll exchange numbers, swap spit, the whole thing. Ammon McNeff. Oh my God.
If I ever run into that guy again, man, I swear I'll be like, it's destiny, bro. We gotta ride some rides.
It's almost like you're fire and I'm ash, and we should
Oh my God.
we should hang all blue together.
Oh, Sean, you want to know another hilarious Avatar
Merch moment.
story? No,
Oh.
not a merch moment, but okay. And I'll tell this one shortly, right? Okay, I'm bartending, right? And I hear
Yeah.
there's a couple older gentlemen at the bar, not older, but like, I don't know, probably in their like mid to later 50s, probably. And one of them he starts talking about the new Avatar movie, and the other guy's like, I didn't even see the second one. And he's like, oh, you didn't? And he's like, I don't even know what happens in it. And the guy like starts to describe the story, and he's like kind of like like struggling to like put together all the pieces of the story. And I'm like, this reminds me of when Sean's like, everyone loves Avatar, and then when they come out of the movie, they just never talk about it ever
They never
again.
think about it. Dude, they don't think
It's
about
just
it.
so funny to like hear people be like, oh, you didn't see the last one? Oh, it was so sick.
You know what it
was
is, Brent?
awesome.
It's a
It looked
tech
amazing.
demo. Let me tell you something. It's a tech demo.
The first one has a good story though.
The first one's fine.
The first one is memorable to me.
I think
And I love the other two.
It makes
but-
zero impact on pop culture. It was the original statement, and then followed up with, and to prove that, tell me when you saw someone with a shirt. It took you 5 years to find one.
Hey.
And I'm not, dude. It's like I'm mad about it. By the way, I'm not like celebrating that they don't. And I think I surmised that it's the character design. I think is just not. It could be the papyrus, but it's also. I think the character designs are not like the blue is cool, but they're just not toyetic. They're just not, and they all look samey. Like I'm trying to break this down scientifically. Why does nobody care about Avatar? And dude, as I sit here,
well,
still
okay.
have your set on deck,
Think
like,
of the same thing.
like, I
Oh,
mean,
shit,
look at
man.
this. It's like,
That thing's awesome.
It is. And it's right here for you. But
That
look at
thing
this.
will end up being probably one of the more valuable ones down the line, I think.
I think so, because it's got a giant
So
whale.
unique.
Nobody
So
cares
unique.
about the figs.
Yeah. The figs are still nice though.
At least they made one
Well,
teal in here.
I'll do it. I'll do another. You're asking these questions, and I'll give you an almost answer. But you're asking like, why are they not like iconic
Yeah,
and
sir.
not toyetic? Think about this: Planet of the Apes, amazing movies. But like, have you ever seen anybody with Planet of the Apes shirt on?
Not-
Have you ever
not
seen anybody
merchable.
with a Caesar toy? But
It's
they
not-
are great movies though, and people do acknowledge that they are great because they are fantastic. And Andy Serkis is amazing.
I-
but like,
yeah, I guess my brain's always like, how can you know me? I'm always like, how can you merchandise this thing? And dude, honestly, if I was like put in charge of this when it came out, I've been like, oh, we're gonna sell the shit out of this thing. You know, like I
Yeah.
get it, but like for whatever reason, they have not translated to
I just think
merch, and I
some
just think the
stuff-
character designs are ugly. They're not cute. They're not like I don't. I think that's it. Like, okay,
Some
imagine the
stuff is
story
just
of Avatar.
more-
Hold on, imagine the story though with more attractive. Not like you want to bang them, but like more attractive.
make more Natiris.
Like right. Well, no, you're bleeding into the attractiveness. Hold on, I meant like appealing.
Oh. I thought. Oh, okay.
I mean, the tier I'd give her a 1 too, still, but you know, it's whatever, freak night. But the point is, I think I just think the character designs inherently do not translate to
No, and I
like even the babies, they try to do like a baby Yoda vibe, and it just doesn't. I don't know why. I don't
no.
why
What
does
it
nobody
is,
care?
I think honestly, you know, you want to know the most, and it kind of makes me sad that the Avatar 2 sets didn't do that well because they never made Avatar sets for Fire and Ash. But I think the character design of like the new villain of that third Avatar movie, the like black and red looking ones, those would have looked really cool in minifig form. I'm kind of salty we didn't get those, to be honest.
Exactly.
I'm
They made a teal.
those are sick. Like,
I mean, mix it up. I don't know. Again, if I was put in charge tomorrow, they go, Sean, the merch is not selling. What do we need to do? It would be a really hard sort of study. To be like, you know,
well, there's just some stuff that isn't as merchable. Like, okay, people love the movie Oppenheimer. Is there anyone that's going to be walking around with an Oppenheimer shirt on? Probably not. You know, people love the movie
Don't do that.
Inception.
Stop.
No,
it.
I am going to do that because, like, you got to
That's
think
not-
a movie
don't
can
do
still be
that.
really good, but there's nothing like from it. Like,
Okay,
Avatar is meant.
Oppenheimer, I've seen in like references this week a lot, like on Reddit, Twitter, whatever.
Okay,
Nobody has said the
but
word
I mean,
Avatar except you.
I thought
this
we were
week.
focusing on merch, though.
I am. I said, well, hold on.
Okay, you've seen Oppenheimer, what? And people talk about it in reels and stuff.
No. The first comment
with an Oppenheimer.
The first comment was it has no cultural relevance, and then
sure, we were dialing it into merch, but yeah.
But to add on to that, I go, for example, there's no merch. But if you want to tell me there's no Oppenheimer, I don't think Oppenheimer is a shirt kind of movie, though.
I know, but that's kind of what I'm leaning into, though, is there's a lot of movies out there that are really good, but there's just they're not like merchable.
Comic bricks, you were asking. Amazon, $19.99, dude.
Does that have a back print, Sean?
It's a heater back print, dude.
Oh, it is? Let's see it.
It's got all the boys on the back, the girls. I don't know.
Your shirt's going to block it out. It's all right. Oh, I see it a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, perfect. Yep. Beautiful.
And you can pick your color too. And I haven't bought one of those print on demand Amazons in 3 years because they made a horrible Jurassic one. And it came out shitty. I was like, all right, I'll do one more roll. And this came out really nice. So anyway, 20 on AM. It's official. Like it's got the Marvel tag in it and everything. So
it looks like a good theme park shirt.
Yeah. A TPS. All right.
I'm so obsessed with theme parks now.
What merch you grab for Odyssey? See, you're trying to bend the argument, Brett. I love you for that.
Speaking of, you know who has great merch? King's
Avatar
Island.
is $1 billion movie somewhat aimed at kids, and they don't sell anything. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, I do. I get it. There's some super serious movies where you're not going to buy like a Schindler's List CMF. I get it. But Avatar, Avatar, there he is. By the way, what does he have on there? Okay, he's got the, okay. It would have been awesome if Shane had a whale on his shirt.
No, I think it's just the OG Avatar 1 shirt. We're both
Avatar doesn't need the money.
We're both hitting the thumbs up, dude.
Moments is correct. If you go to Animal Kingdom, you will see an Avatar.
Oh yeah, they have a whole yeah. And everyone always says how great.
You know what happens though when they leave the park? They burn that shit. I'm sure a lot of people will dress up as Odysseus this Halloween soon. Yeah, probably. The last Avatar toys, really, before The Lego sets was 2008. All right. Point stanza. You're right, Brent. I mean, that was a
This
good
is funny-
counterpoint
funny
with Oppenheimer. I like how you took Oppenheimer
I don't know. I was just trying to
from
think
the
of another.
clutches. All right, let's get into Marvel. It's part of Marvel Mania. We'll get into the main event
Oh, this
after
is the
this.
thing that like breaks apart.
Yeah, so this is a brand new day set. Apparently, this is going to take place in the movie. You've got Spider-Man versus Hulk.
Wait, this is a
so
brand new day, but it's a mini mod to go with the other ones, right?
it is, dude. That's what makes
But
it cool.
so how does it make it a brand new day set if it's not from the stuff that the other parts that connect to it are from?
Hmm?
If this is brand new day, are all the other mini mods brand new day?
No, they're all over the fucking place.
But
But it can connect.
that's weird though that they all connect though, but they're from
I don't.
different
I
stuff.
think it's tremendous. They all connect. Like I don't give a shit what it's from. Give me something.
I
Top
guess.
right, brand new day logo. This is apparently in the movie, and the play feature is, which I don't know why they didn't do it, but Hulk's on the other side. Do you see the middle of the building here?
Yeah.
There's two studs for him to stand where this the second big window is. You can kind of look through there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, you can just push it with this trigger. Explodes, and you got there's the studs that Hulk stands on right there. 1, 2. You push that button, and it's left with like Hulk just standing there raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like the reviews do a much better job than Lego themselves. Maybe they get to it here. But brand new suit for Spides. You got the Dale coming through. Brand new Big Fig Hulk colorway. And then what is it? Oh yeah, all right. So you got Boomerang, Tarantula, and Scorpion. I was forgetting Scorpion, but Boomerang, Tarantula, Scorpion, and then this is a hot dog vendor. Hot dog
glizzy vendor?
Hot dog glizzy vendor. Yeah.
Nice.
She's kind of hiding down here. It's pretty funny. But in the main shot, you can see that. And so this is another mini mod. The hot dog cart's a heater, by the way. I don't know. I like needed a color pop because the building is a little bit of a boring building. But it is like a government, the DODC. They're neither like good or bad. They just kind of like they kind of have to pay attention to what superheroes are doing. They can contain them, whatever. I don't know.
Notice how that box art is just gorgeous.
The box art's a heater.
Best box art you've ever seen.
Right. They're like, we got a gray building. You imagine if they slapped a black shit on this?
It'd be terrible on black box art. My God.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, how much is this freaking thing? $90?
$90. Yep.
Oh, I hit it on the nose.
Yep.
How many pieces is that? I know that's
$534.
not always relevant. $534 for a lot of gray pieces. Dude, I don't even care, dude. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, DODC cleans up the mess for the Battle Mayhems. Yeah, Department of Damage Control.
It seems
that is literally a spoiler. Well, not us, but oh wow. Clutch Hit did a spoiler, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's cool, but I tell you what, if I go see Spider-Man and I love it, I still don't even think that's going to make me spend 90 on this.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
I've seen cooler Spider-Man sets. But, and it just, I don't know, it seems pretty like shallow too. Like it doesn't seem like a very thick build.
Welcome to the mini mod world. Like they're let's see. Just trying to switch ears. My audio good? Something sounds weird on my end.
No.
No, it's not good, or it's.
Oh no! I thought you said, "Do I hear something weird?" I don't hear something weird. No, it sounds fine.
Gotcha. Fun fact: figs are as worth as much as the set itself on brick. Of course, yeah.
Wait, is there? And there's a Spider-Man GWP right now too.
It's just a poly though.
Oh, okay.
that you can get. That also adds on. Here's what I like about the poly though, which it's been out. It's been in Targs. You've probably seen it. It adds to the mini Majas. the poly does. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, there's this one, which for most again, it's going to come down to whatever 60 at some point. If you want to keep your Majas going, I think it's a fine option. Mini superheroes, Ash and Flash, those types of dudes have full layout vids. Brent, do you want to see something real quick? Do you want to see because we're up to like 5 now, just for a quick detour? Do you want to see what they look like together?
We can. Are they all still available?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One of them is a mini bugle, right? I might actually get that one because I don't have the big bugle.
Mini Bug is solid, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's better than the other one, but for the same price, though, you can get a bunch of buildings here. All right. Let's see. So here's the building. We don't need audio. All right. There's that, and then hopefully does the play feature some justice here.
I guess it's not as thin as I thought it was, but I don't know.
It's dull. I mean, they're all dollhouse, just to be clear. Comes with a lot of J hooks. You can move them around when you want to. Oh, here we go.
Well,
Does he allow a full bust? Is Hulk allowed to bust here? Let's see. Bust me, Hulk. Let's go. Boom. It's kind of cool, man. Like, it's all right. Yeah. So, got Hulk, Glizzy Vendor. I think the figs are heaters too. But I'm just saying, dude, like Marvel, at least they're doing something. A little boomy. New suit. This Spider-Man comes in every single set, so it's whatever. But at least it's a new suit. You got the arm print. You got Dale. Hulk.
New suit, Spides.
You got Spides. There's Scorps.
Scorps.
Very upset. Look at him. Did he not do the side-by-side? That was the whole point. Damn it. Oh, here you go. So look at this, Brian. I mean, it's starting to turn into it.
What's the green one?
That's the Oscorp. But look at this, dude. It's starting to get really chunky in here. But that's it. That's the full spread, dude. You put them all together. It's a nice scene.
Yeah, the mini Bug is pretty cool.
Yeah. The Oscorp's cool too. I don't know. And you can do them however you want. You know what I mean?
How have I not? I don't even think I've seen that Oscorp. That's out right now?
Yeah.
What?
I think I've seen that Oscorp.
I don't think I've even seen that, dude.
Scorp's very emotional. Yeah. Marvel figured out you could print on legs. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I don't think I've seen that Oscorp.
I don't think I have, bro. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
I don't
right
know,
over
man.
here.
I mean, I'm not kidding when I say I don't really like. I mean, I don't
Brent,
really care.
bottom
that much
left
about
right
Lego
here.
Marvel.
Bottom left.
The spot thing.
Yeah, dude, that's in a poly, and it also can plug in somewhere here if you want.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sick. And then look, you can just kind of move them around. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I just think this is sick. What's sad is I only have, I don't know, 2/3 of it, two or three of them built. Wait, what's that red? The fuck? What am I missing? Where's the red top building coming from? I haven't built enough. Oh, it's from Oscorp. Never mind. Okay. anyways, yeah, dude, it's fun. You can move it around, have a good time. Decent figs. Couple of heaters. It's basically oh, Brent's gone. It's like, what's going on? Brent's camera's just turned off. Red is part Oscorp and part Miles. Yes, yeah, Miles is the bodega, yes. And the red is Oscorp. I have not built that yet. All I've built is Miles and Peter Parker's apartment. I have the rest. I just haven't built them yet. He left us like a bunch of effing jerks. The mini mods did him in. All right. Laptop shut off out of nowhere. Are you plugged in, dog? You got to be plugged in.
Remember that night when Brent's mic didn't work? Then he left us all like a bunch of effing jerks. He tried to get it working with 100 viewers lurking, killing loaders left and right. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerk. We're sorry that it did not work. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerk. We're sorry that it did not work. Brent, never leave us in the stream again.
Wow, oh wait, no, that's because it's the wrong mic. Hold on.
There he is. All right. So Brent will be back. Brent will return in Avengers Doomsday. So I went to the beach with some family friends over the weekend, and a couple of the kiddos had this set, and I got to tell you, it's kind of a heater in person. Now, bear with me. 50's ridiculous. I get it. Wait till it hits 30 or whatever you're comfortable with. But the build itself is actually pretty nice in hand. The in hand experience makes all the difference. You got the tombstone hanging out the back. You got the shocks, whatever the best term is for that, for the treads rolling over things. I really like this set. The only knock again is the price is crazy. I don't know how much of an impact they really went all in on the DODC stuff. But overall, pretty cool set. By the way, what's with this new gimmick, or maybe it's been going on for a while? And I get that it's a armored transport and all that, but like, I just feel like, could we have gotten a little bit of a cock piece, a window on this or something to see through there, even if it's like bulletproof something? I don't know about you guys, but I hate vehicles where you can't see the driver at all. I don't care if it's authentic to the universe or not. I don't like the idea of like, you have to like find your way around to figure out who's driving the thing. I don't like it. It's been happening more and more. Some of the TIE fighters have been doing that. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? All right. King Island's king. Here we go. Brent's back.
You got to display the name. It doesn't show up.
All right. I'll find it. But Brent, here's your tank. You go back to the tank.
Oh, this thing?
These are out right now. Spider-Man Prison Transport Chase. I was just saying, I don't like vehicles. I don't know about you, Brent, but I dislike vehicles where you can't see the driver at all. Am I a weirdo for that or no? I get it.
No, that is kind of like the Tumblr and stuff. Yeah.
Yes. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're being accurate and I'm giving them shit over it. But
is this brand new day or what's this from?
Yeah. BND.
Oh, this is a brand new day. You get the same Spidey fig.
Did the laptop run out of battery? Was it not plugged in?
I don't know. I had it plugged in. Everything just shut off out of nowhere. I thought like my power went out for a second, but No.
All right, our bad takes finally
my-
blew up your.
I don't know. It just shut off out of freaking nowhere. Black screen. I got kind of scared for a second. Fabu said self-driving tank.
Yeah.
Moment said, who needs to see? Just go straight.
Targ's got the AT-AT in stock today. Brian's been going ham over the new sets. It's good to hear. All right. Tombstone in the back. Couple repeat figs. I was just saying, Brent, somebody built this. I was staying with family friends. We do a Lego set for all the kids. It's a tradition I started. And
For
they had
when?
this.
For what day?
We do a beach trip with like a couple of other couples with kids towards the end of the summer every year. Yeah. And so we do a Lego day. I did what did the kids get? Friends Unicorn Magic set and the Sonic Racing 2-pack is what I got. And then somebody rolled up with this. And my son's like, Dad, why didn't you get me this one? I was like, well, Sonic was $17 on clearance.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I didn't say that, but you know. And then so was the friend. So I'm like, I don't know, just you guys aren't gonna care. But he's like, I really like this. And then out of nowhere, Ashley, my wife, goes, who says nothing ever. She goes, this one is really cool. Like I don't know how to explain it, but in person, it just looks so much better, even for normies. So
Yeah.
take that for what you will.
Huh.
But yeah, it's just cool to see they have a couple of brand new day sets
It
out.
is.
Whether it's heat or not, or the thing you'd want from the movie or not, I like that they have sets for the fucking movies. I'm never gonna not like that, even if they're kind
Yo,
of.
what is that robot thing?
Which this?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
Herbie.
the heck is that?
Yeah, Herbie from Fantastic Four.
Herbie. What is Herbie? Oh, I guess I don't really know anything about Fantastic Four. Huh.
Yeah, Fabu. Yeah, it was like, Dad, why'd you get me Deuced? Well, he loves Sonic, and it was reasonable. You know? Oh yeah, great call out by Brandon. The Amazing Spider-Man 134 call out. Yeah. So, all right, and then let's get the brand new day. I don't know, Brent. I mean, while we're doing a tour, do you want to see this Bugs a little more up close? It seems like you feel like you haven't seen this yet, or
No, I've seen it. It's good. I'm more curious about that Oscorp I didn't know about.
okay. Gonna blow your mind once you. Yeah, dude.
That's it right there, right?
You've never seen.
Oh, okay. I thought it was standalone, like just the Oscorp or
Yeah,
Oscorp
you get a
building.
couple other little things here.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's all right. Whoa, what kind of goblin were we looking at there?
Gobs.
Green and purple gobs?
Yeah.
Whoa. It's a sick looking gobs.
It's a great time.
All right, yeah, that's cool. I thought it was just Oscorp by itself, so it's yeah. 140 is kind of crazy, but
It's a Prime Day deal for 90. I think was the lowest I've seen it. It'll come down.
Oh.
This is not doing great, I don't think, on shelf. The Bug is sold pretty good from what I can see, which I think makes sense. A lot of people, just like want a Bug.
it's a hundo, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Bug's the hunch. So it's, what are we up to now? 130, 230, 330. Damn, you're almost damn near 500 over if you got all of them. So
That's kind of insane.
well, that's if you're FPJ, and but yeah. All right, let's get into the Doomsday sets. Let's start with the new Avengers Tower, which Brent is part of the mini Maj. October 1st.
Huh. That's kind of
Just
cool.
go ahead and say it. You like? I think it looks ass, dude.
I mean, I say kind of cool. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's a different take on the Avengers Tower, I guess.
And I'm glad you called that out, because I was just like, what? And then I'm watching the reviews and they're like, well, the new one, remember it's a reimagined one, and I was like, okay, yeah, I missed the point a little bit, but there's something about it. It looks unfinished to me.
There is kind of a lot going on, it looks like.
I mean, maybe you know what's funny is I wish Tyler was around because he'd say like, "This is great." I just think the
You thought
studs
I
are.
was gonna say that?
No, Tyler. I wish Tyler was around. He'd be like, "This is great." Because I guess I don't know if it's like the lack of smooth go. It just I don't know, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. It does look kind of just crazy looking.
David,
Oh, what up,
what's going
Solid
on?
Brick Studios in chat?
David
I've not
Solid
seen it
Bricks is
yet.
here.
No.
We haven't yet, dude.
I guess
so,
tonight's the release night of it.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday, today, whenever it was. David, I booked for Sunday, so I'm hoping everyone's chill about spoilers, but no, we haven't seen it, dude. If you have seen it, I hope you really liked it, man.
Tomorrow? I don't know.
And ATO with a great point. It's like, yeah, figs or heat, set leaves something to be desired. And that's where I'm at, dude. I'm just like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, I have the big boy and I have the 2021, whatever it was, you know, Brent, the one they did before.
Yeah.
Play scale. I don't have the OGs, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't love it. But that being said, the figgies though, holy shit, tons of figs. You got Guardian, you got Elena, you got Sentry, Bucky Barnes, Human Torch Flame Mode, and Doom. Like, people are not going to be able to resist this just because of the figs. And a lot of what's going on in this wave, and I think rightfully so, are people saying like, this is just to get figs, but man, did they do a great job on the figs. And why do we not have a straight fig shot? It's so inconsistent. David, you're here. Notes, dude, tell them we just want the straight 6 figs across the screen, and we get it in other ones. I don't know why they don't do this. Ugh. But yeah. But Brent, that was nice of you to say. They reimagined the tower. They certainly did.
I like how
You're right.
Lego
It
Star Wars
is.
sets are making cameos in Spider-Man movies again. I said multiple Lego Star Wars sets in it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because the Death Star, like the 2018 Death Star or something like that, the older play scale one was in the first Spider-Man movie. That's pretty cool that they brought that back.
Oh yeah, it was like Death Star, and yeah, like you said,
Yeah, Ned, he like drops the Death Star when
2020 tie-in. Okay, yeah. Oh, multiple spoilers in chat, folks. It's a battlefield out there. All right, well, I guess I'm missing some of it. I mean, look, this is the first one setting the table, right, for a new trilogy. So I hope everyone's respectful out there about that stuff. But, you know, I don't think David saying there's a Lego Star Wars in there is a major spoiler. But they did remodel the tower in universe. So, yeah. But the figs, Brent, crazy. I don't know if you care or know about any of these characters, but I think they did a great job on these.
Yeah, a lot of these I don't really know anything about. I still don't really even know like much about Doctor Doom really either. I'm a pretty base level Marvel fan. I just like Spider-Man.
Well, he's in it, man. All right. Same story here. You know the Quinjet. Here's a $60 Quinjet.
Another one?
Yeah.
We get a lot of these, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't love the build at all. He's having a great time though, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
But also, dude, the figs. Sam Wilson. Got the Dr. Doom. Look at this, dude. Wait, let me get you.
So you said it doesn't let you zoom in. I can zoom in, and I'm also on a MacBook when I'm on Lego.com. Oh, there you go. Look at that. A straight across.
Yeah, there's my
shot like
figgy
you're
shot.
talking about.
Sorry. All right. So we got Doom, Cyclops, Wilson, and Thing here.
That hood piece looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The Captain America is a little bit different. I forget why. Is it legs, torso, somewhere in there? Cyclops is a new Cyclops. Shout out to the X-Men getting one of those in there.
So
And then what do you think about
before-
Topless Thing? Yeah, go ahead.
Here's where Marvel's kind of losing me now. And it's not like they're losing me like they're not doing a good job or whatever. But like, okay, wasn't Fantastic Four and X-Men like separate from the MCU for a long time? And now obviously it's all like merging. Is that what's happening?
What was separate? Sorry.
There was never any X-Men or Fantastic
Correct.
Four characters in the MCU movies before this newer
Correct.
stuff we're seeing.
And
right?
I think, man, is some of it for licensing, Girth Gang? I'm trying to remember. There was like licensing issues, I think, that kept them out, or
yeah, huh? I don't know. But
like, I feel like it was one of those Sony owned some of it. I know that was how it was with Spider-Man.
yeah.
Someone
Yeah, I mean,
kept spread
Seeps,
up in
that's
the
what I'm
last
saying, like,
5 to 10 years.
The only thing I've seen after Endgame, because I just feel like it should have stopped at that point, is like the Spider-Man movies. Other than that, like I haven't seen any of the other stuff. I don't
Thanks,
really watch
ATO.
X-Men. I don't really watch Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so you were right. X-Men and Fantastic Four were owned by Fox, so there you go. Brent, you gotta watch 97, man. It's such an easy way to get in.
Is that the first one though, or like?
No, it just came out like 2 years ago. It'll catch you up on X-Men enough. Got me way into it. And it was.
So you want me to watch the X-Men movie from 2 years ago?
No.
Wait, 2 years ago?
It's a series on Disney called X-Men 97. Just watch it.
Huh.
There's only 2 seasons. You'll be fine. Endgame was the end for a lot of
That's
people.
what I'm saying. I like when after Endgame, I'm like they should have just not made any more
That's
Marvel
right.
stuff
Disney
for
bought
like
Fox.
a few
That's when
years,
that
but
changed.
it
That's right.
got so. And it's like
So much
cool,
lore.
I guess, for Marvel fans that want to see like a series come out every single month or whatever. But me, I'm just like, I don't know, man.
It's like Clone Wars for X-Men, but better. Yes. And it didn't need saving, Jalen. X-Men was always awesome. I just had a blind eye for it. And now I'm going back in time. But anyways, like David said, Brent, here's
the X-Men movies not needing saving.
no, the X-Men movies were
Even though I
good.
haven't seen them, I've heard a lot of people say like some X-Men movies are good and some are like terrible.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I tried to watch the movies, or I did watch them at the time, and then I went back and tried to watch them now. And that's kind of where I was saying, like, I enjoy the books more. Like, which Lake took great offense to, but before the
I
Clone
just don't
Wars
really
existed.
care about X-Men that much, really at all. It's like
No,
Wolverine
well,
is
you
all
don't
I
care
know.
about it because you don't know that, right? But you got to watch it, dude. It's awesome.
I guess for me though, because
Feige needs to do the right
aren't
thing and have
X-Men
Doom
like
completely end the MCU and nuke everyone, end the films with this phase. Go ahead, Brent.
I was just saying, like, aren't all like X-Men or like the mutants, aren't they all pretty much get their powers from like a lab or something somewhere, right? It's like,
No,
don't they all kind of get their powers the same way?
no, it's just random people are born with these strains, these genes that makes them mutants.
Huh.
Yeah. It's in an alternate,
And the
universe.
Fantastic Four are from the X-Men?
They're all mutations. They're born with them. Yeah, great points. X gene is what it's called. Yeah.
What about the Fantastic Four? Are they from the
Fantastic
X-Men
Four
universe?
was they went into outer space and they were astronauts, and then they flew through this laser beam, and then when they got back to Earth, they all had these freaky powers.
Huh. That's kind of interesting.
And then for CPAs trying to explain it to you, like they all get their powers from the Force and use phasers to fight all the Easter.
I mean, I've known about X-Men my whole entire life, and I've just never.
Cosmic radiation. Thank you, Brandon.
I like Harry Potter and Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, guys.
Ooh, Torso with a great breakdown. And that's the other part, dude. Brent, pretend Professor X. You know the bald guy in the wheelchair. You've seen him, right?
Yeah, the guy that has like the force.
He kind of has. Well, he can read minds. Is Dumbledore and Magnet?
I thought Magneto could like use the force to make shit float, basically.
Well, yeah, and Magneto is Snape. You'll enjoy it. Yeah, there's a lot of force powers in this. A lot of it. Honestly, Brent, this is, and it's got a school. This is kind of, guys, tell me if I'm wrong. This is kind of like if Harry Potter and Star Wars banged and had a baby. This might be Brent's favorite.
I'm thinking that X-Men's a little Trekkie.
No, X-Men's way cooler than
Trekkie.
Star
I
Trek.
don't
Guys,
know,
do you
it's
guys
a
agree
little
though with the school?
Trekkie.
Hold on, guys. With the school aspect and a little bit of the Force with Star Wars. Dude, this should be Brent's favorite thing. It's
I love how Rune's saying Uncle Brent when X-Men is like an old thing. It's not like it's a new thing. And I'm
David,
an
you can
uncle,
weigh in
as an
on
uncle.
this. Is it fair? I don't know if David's a Potter guy, but Harry Potter plus Star Wars, X-Men, a little bit. There's no X gene though, in Star Wars, but whatever. You're
I'm getting roasted for saying it's kind of tricky. Sorry, guys.
no everyone, dude. X-Men smokes Trek.
It's
dude.
way cooler than Star Trek for sure.
Let me tell you something, Brent. I'm being dead serious when I say this.
It just seems. I think
X-Men is my second favorite thing behind Star Wars now.
It's
it
more-
happened quickly. It's
But
so fucking good.
here's why I make-
you have to watch it, dude. You can't just say it sucks. I'm telling
I'm
you.
not saying it sucks. I'm just saying
I
the
know
reason why
you,
I
and I
draw
know
a
you'll like it.
comparison to the reason why I draw a comparison to Trek is like X-Men to me is like a superhero property that's like more scientific, and like there's this guy that like brings them all into a school and like studies their blood or some shit. Like that's
Close. He finds
well, that's what I'm
so-
saying, and I'm not saying like that's
He doesn't study their blood.
unappealing. I'm not saying that's unappealing to me, but like the
He-
only superheroes I like, you got to think, Sean and chat.
That's so
The
deep.
only superheroes I like, the only superheroes I really actually kind of give a shit about is Batman and Superman. That's it. And they're like lone wolves that just
Brent,
Batman doesn't even
Brent,
have
look at this
powers.
lineup.
even.
Look at this lineup.
Who is Doctor Doom?
Hold on.
I kind of know that that's the
get this
laser
on-
beam guy.
Look at David's comment though. Look at
Black
this.
Captain America. I'm kidding. Falcon. Oh, Star Wars over X-Men, X-Men
You're
over
gonna
Harry Potter.
cancel over them. Man.
All that three. Sorry, guys, I'm just kidding.
Star Wars, X-Men, Potter, Lord of the Rings. Like, what's missing for you out of that lineup, dude?
What's missing
Brent,
for me?
I'm just saying, this is everything you like, except X-Men's not on your list. Did you see what's going
Well,
on?
I don't think that Star Wars, X-Men, and Harry Potter is better than Lord of the Rings. That's a crazy take. I think that's what
You're
David's
missing the
saying.
point, dude. Even if you put X-Men fourth, it could potentially be your fourth. I'm just saying, dude. That's how good it is. Forget the movies. You gotta like. I don't know if you'll ever read the books. Really makes a difference. The movies
I'm
are
not gonna-
kind of whatever. There's a couple
You're telling me
banger
to care
movies.
about
There's probably
something where the
two of them.
movies are kind of whatever? This should be the best part.
I know. The movies have not been great, David. Everybody, right? We can agree the movies have not been great.
And that's why I've been so like hesitant to watch them, because I like hear people talk about them and they're like, oh, some X-Men movies are good and some are like the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen. I'm like, oh, well. I mean, I guess Star Wars is like that too. Don't get me wrong. There's some people that, you know, the sequels exist, you know.
All right, Brent, let's do a trade. I will Lord of the Rings hard if you watch X-Men.
Wait, didn't we say last week we were trading a show? I was going to watch something if you were going to watch something. Didn't we say that? Not last week or the week before, right?
Maybe months ago, but it was Potter. I know I still owe you Potter. I don't know. I wish you'd watch X-Men 97, dude. It's so good. Once you get what's going on, oh my God. You'll be familiar enough to where you won't be like
So let me
completely
get this
lost. You'll
I
know
need
like
to watch
5 or 6 of
two
the people.
seasons of a TV show before I watch the actual movies. And then you want me to watch the movies?
I don't care if you watch the movies. To me, the movies are whatever. But if that helps you,
See,
fine.
that's like crazy to me. So the main thing I should be caring about is the show.
It's what really did it for me. Yeah.
So if I watch that and I like it,
Then go watch
Don't watch
everything
the
and
movies?
find anything you can X-Men. You know how Spider-Man just keeps rebooting with multiverse shit all the time? Like there's a Miles
Yeah.
Morales one. There's
Oh, I've
You know what
seen
I mean?
Logan. I've seen Logan actually, Fabu. I've seen Logan. I have
Yeah.
seen Logan.
X-Men,
200% better than Harry
Everyone's
Potter. I
going
don't know
nuts.
about that. At
Logan's
least
a
Harry Potter
heater.
has
Logan
good
is a great
movies, and nobody
standalone
says
movie.
the movies are just
Let's
eh.
get him over the edge. Let's get him over the edge.
Logan is great. Logan's cool. But the reason why I liked Logan is this is a story about
Brett not
one
understanding
guy.
X-Men is like some basketball fans not understanding baseball. I think that's fair. It's not really a knock. It's a different sport.
Well, no, here's the thing too. Hold on. People out there in chat are saying the X-Men's 200% better than Harry Potter. But how come the Harry Potter movies are good? And if you want to watch Harry Potter, you just start with the movies. But with X-Men, it seems like if you get into it, people are like, well, the movies are kind of crap. But if you watch this show or you read these comics back from 1995, there's
It
actually
makes
a lot of
you
really
want-
cool stories here and there. But you got to do
Here's
this
the
one
thing.
first and this
You're
one last.
gonna have a hunger for more, and that's what it is. It's different, dude.
I'm not saying I won't watch it. I'm just saying for people out there that want to try to hold it above Harry Potter, I'm just saying at least the Harry Potter movies are like good, critically acclaimed. Like they are received by the general public of the franchise as good movies. But with X-Men, it seems like a lot of people are like, well, watch this show or read these comments. Most of the movies are ass, but this one's really good. Like
I'd say half or ass. I mean, dude, if it takes you watching the movies in order to see if you care about it, like fine.
thank you,
But
Seeps.
what? He's the one
Just-
guy who
We're
doesn't
just
like
saying too
X-Men.
much. Well, it's like Clone Wars kind of. Like people roast me for not seeing Clone Wars, but it's like
It is.
they
It
don't
is
even
kind of
like
wild.
put them
why-
out in the
hey,
same order. It's
CPA,
like
look
some
how
people are
that
like,
happens.
oh, well, if you watch this arc from season 2 to the
And
end of
CPAs,
season 3, and then you do
yeah.
this and that. Like when I think of experiencing a franchise or an IP, I'm like, let me start with the first movie and watch them, or start with episode 1 and watch it. But like when it's like
I
a
just
different
said that.
franchise, where
Start with
people-
X-Men 97 episode 1, dude. I've said that.
No, I
to
get
you
that, but you're saying that's a
multiple
show
times.
that came out a couple of years ago. It's just so weird to me that for all these years of X-Men being out, you have these movies. And I remember the movies coming out as a kid, but from the fandom of the movies, I hear like the half of them are not good. I don't know. It's all right. Maybe I'll watch an X-Men thing at some point. Well, I have seen Logan, but whatever. Start with First Class. So that's the first movie that they came out in like the late 90s or something. Yeah, then there's X2. I remember seeing that movie cover at the movie store. And is there like what, X3?
Yeah, Spider-Man was crap. I mean, there's some that are crap.
Hey, don't
know
you say that
right?
about Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was cool.
No, it's ass. Everyone knows it.
No, it's not ass. It's a movie that has some
It's in the bottom
questionable-
third.
Well, yeah, sure. It's at the bottom because the first one is iconic and the second one's the best superhero movie of all time. So it's fighting against two beasts.
Feels like he's trying to make fetch happen. Don't think he's going to go for it. Arguing hard against it.
I'm
I
just saying.
I just want him to try. I get
with
it.
other
I'm
IPs,
about
it's
to
like
fold.
there's one
I
clear
know
starting
you,
point.
and I know
I got
you'll
some
love it.
people saying watch this movie. I got some people saying start with this show, and I'm like, okay, well, where's the beginning?
Riley, Marvel Unlimited's goated, dude. It's so good. I didn't think this would happen to me with this. X-Men's the only thing that made me want to read more about it. So here's the thing. When people are really into something, I'm like, all right, I'm going to dip the toe in the pool and see why everybody's so crazy about it. And sometimes it hits me and sometimes it doesn't. Harry Potter, I've tried multiple times. Whatever reason, it didn't connect, but at least I tried it. Brett has not tried X-Men in full spirit, and I think you would fucking love it, dude. It's so good. But I'm trying.
My nerdum can only go so far.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want you to stretch your wings. But I'm telling you,
I am
if
a
you could get
nerd,
into
but,
X-Men, you'd be like,
it's not
holy shit.
sometimes-
It's so good. Like there's so many weird yeah. And I'm no expert, dude. I'm probably 10% knowledgeable, and I've read so many series about it, and I just keep wanting to learn more. And I'm like, what, this happened here? How did this work?
I'll
And you don't even have
watch
to start with the old
movies.
shit. It's kind of the same story told over and over again. That's the thing I've also learned with this experience is like, I used to be so worried about, oh, you got to start at book number 1 or else you're not going to be lost. It's like, you could jump into issue 438. As long as the writing's good, you know who these characters are, what's going on. Obviously, it helps to get a little more context and do your homework, but if you don't want to do the homework, then
So what is the set we're looking at? Is this a big giant guy from X-Men?
Big giant guy.
I don't know. What is this? I don't
All
know.
right, so this set is the Sentinel. What are they officially calling it? All right, they're calling it the Epic Battle Avengers Doomsday. So I guess maybe this is the final scene of the movie they're spoiling here. I'm not sure. But this big guy is a Sentinel, which is one of my favorite parts about the X-Men as well. But you're getting Doom, you're getting Thor, Mr. Fantastic, Mystique, Nightcrawler, Magneto. Dude.
David mentioned something about that Nightcrawler fig.
The
How they dropped the
Nightcrawler
ball.
fig is
I
our
wouldn't know if
first-
they dropped the ball because I'm not familiar with the fig, or familiar with the character. But Sean, what are we doing with this Nightcrawler fig here?
All right, so the problem is on the Nightcrawler fig. First of all, everyone and their mother has wanted a Nightcrawler fig, and just to be clear, I've seen customs go for like $100. This is not his normal suit here. The problem is you look at the waist there. I don't know why they didn't just print on the waist. They kept the blue color here. You see it, Brent?
Yeah, he's wearing like a belly shirt or something there. What's going on?
Yeah, pretty much. He's
Is
not-
I mean,
And by the way, these are not their normie outfits for the X-Men. In fact, I think these are all pretty shit, if I'm being honest. It just doesn't look like their typical gear. I guess Mystique's the closest, but Nightcrawler more so usually looks like a cat. He's got blue arms exposed, definitely blue hands, claws. Not great. I like the Magneto because he's, elder Magneto. It's cool. I'm just glad to get more X-Men. These are not ideal for me, but they're cool.
who was like the coolest X-man, X-person?
That's what's so cool. You could fight for hours about that.
So there's no like Darth Vader of
Well,
X-Men.
everyone there. I mean, dude. So Wolverine has been pushed, and
I mean, I
everyone
guess
knows
he's probably the Darth Vader.
he's
or, like,
probably the
Anakin or
biggest.
the Luke.
He's the biggest star there is. But it's funny because you hear people go like, he's not even the coolest one. He fits in and everything. Once you read the books,
Yeah, but he's on like the cover of like half the movies or like some of them. I don't know.
well, yeah, because he's the easiest one to push. But when you start reading it, you kind of wrestle with like who's your favorite.
Yeah,
I think Nightcrawler. I'd be curious to hear everyone's answer, but like Nightcrawler is, it just depends. That's the thing.
see, it's just so weird
For
to
me,
that
I'm the
Fantastic-
biggest Cyclops fan. Like to me, that's Cyclops is awesome. I always just thought he was like one dude, part of the thing, whatever. Seen him around. He's awesome. He's complex.
Well,
Wolverine
like,
is the normie pick. Thank you, Fabu.
I just don't like. To me, it just, and maybe it's just because I'm not as into Marvel, but like, it's so weird to me that X-Men and Fantastic Four was this like these two other separate things for so long. And
They were
now
owned
we-
by Fox. They just got the rights to them. That's
yeah, but
why
if they
had
were
them.
original, I don't know.
Well, that all happens with Hollywood shit. you
Whoever
know?
they were owned by, it's just weird that like we had this whole line of like 20 MCU movies, and then finally we can start mixing in these other guys. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I agree with Matt.
It's not their
And
fault. I mean, legal.
If you're not
shit,
able to get
whatever.
into it, that's true. It's kind of uphill. If you just watch the movies on X-Men, they're fine. I don't know if that's what's going to get you into it.
I'm a movie guy, so
I am too, dude, normally. But yeah. Cyclops. The Fantastic Four movies are all dust. I like the last one. I didn't like any
yeah,
of
that's
them.
another thing too about the Fantastic
Or
Four.
the other one.
Fantastic Four, like Fan Four Stick. I always like hear about all these memes.
Cyclops was supposed to be the leader, yeah, and then Hugh Jacked Man's Wolverine just
Wait, and
outshined him
is
like
it? Does
crazy.
it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wolverine's never been the leader of the X-Men ever that I'm aware of. You guys tell me. He's been a leader of different squads and stuff, but Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men usually. I never do that till I started reading. I always saw him in the shots or whatever,
So,
but
who is Wolverine in X-Men '97? Not Hugh Jackman.
it's just a cartoon. But it's a really good cartoon.
Oh, it's not people. Okay.
X-Men 97's
What is it
Animated.
on?
Disney Plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, those just Avatar legs. Those legs look long on Jindar or Din Djarin
Din
there,
Djarin.
whatever his name
I'm
is.
just realizing you know nothing about any of these people
No.
besides Thor a little bit. So
Well,
you
yeah,
don't
I know
know
Thor
Mr.
because I've seen him in
Fantastic
the
has
Marvel
stretchy
MCU
legs or
movies.
anything? You don't know, like that's.
Mr. Stretchy Legs,
Oh my god!
Fire Hair
Here,
Girl,
describe
other
this. I'm gonna
blue
show you.
guy, and then I know that's Magneto. Wait, so I know Thor has nothing to do with X-Men, guys. I'm not that stupid. I've seen all of the MCU movies from Iron Man 1 all the way until Endgame. I've seen all of those. Wrong answers only. I mean, I'm just saying, like, my whole life, I have known that the X-Men exist and that the Fantastic Four exist. But I mean, growing up, I just watched the Spider-Man movies and Batman movies. That's it. Those are like the only two superheroes I like actually care about. So, I don't know. Let me scroll back up through the chat here. Well, I go see Doomsday. I mean, I guess I feel like I'm not going to know what's going on because I don't know who Doctor Doom is. The only Marvel movies I have seen since like post Endgame have been like whatever Spider-Man movies have come out. So I'm going to need to watch like some YouTube video to catch me up on like what's going on with that. Only cool thing Fantastic Four ever did was introduce Spidey. I guess maybe back in the comic days or something. I don't know. Wolverine was created and then added to the X-Men. Wolverine was introduced in Hulk 181. See, y'all are talking about comic. That's why comics get so wild, bro. Is like they've just been going on for so long. And there's so many different ones. Like, oh, here in Spider-Man issue number 564. Actually, this happened. Brent, they know 1 million people are in your shoes going to Doomsday, so I'm betting you won't have to catch up on anything. Yeah, that's true. They'll probably simplify it. Same way they got Toby and Andrew Garfield into the Tom Holland movie. Yeah. Brent's going to Soak City for the 10th time before he goes see. Hey, I'll tell you what. I've only been to the water park at Kings Island like once this entire year. I don't, especially now that I'm very newly into roller coasters. I mean, that's where I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be on rides. It is nice to go to the water park on the days that are really, really hot, but Kings Island also has Flight of Fear, which is an indoor ride, and the whole line is inside with AC. So that's kind of a perfect time to cool down, is just go and do that. Or if I really want to cool down, I'll just go on a water ride in the main park. So yeah, actually don't go to Soak City that much. And the lines are always crazy in Soak City, dude. Like nuts. So if I'm going to the water park, I'm only going there to like dip in the wave pool, maybe take a lap around the lazy river, and then I'm going back to riding rides. Loki season 1 and 2 explains the multiverse. Okay, yeah, no, I did watch some Loki. So like, but like other than Loki, I don't think I've really seen any of the shows. Loki season 1 up to the finale this week. Yeah, I know. Loki I've seen. Best 4 things post Endgame. Oh man. Oh, Shang-Chi was posted. I saw that. Didn't see Thunderbolts. Wait, Captain America 4. They did a Captain America 4? I didn't even know that. What is TFAWS? I'm trying to think. The Force Awakens. No, I don't know. John, come back in here. What's TFAWS? And there's a Captain America 4? When did they do a Captain America 4?
TFAWS. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Cap 4, is that the one with the last one with Red Hulk? That was kind of ass.
Cap 4's cheeks. When did they do a Captain America 4 movie? When did they do that? Everyone's saying it's Cap 4 is so bad.
Brand New Day or what the hell? No, that's the one that just came out. Brand New World?
Shang-Chi is really good.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay, there you go. Han Solo's the president. Yeah, that movie was not great.
Wait,
I didn't think it was
when
as horrible
did
as
the
everybody
Falcon
said.
and the Winter Soldier come out? I remember the Winter
It was on
Soldier
Disney
movie.
Plus. Yeah, Brent, seriously. What?
Oh, that was a show. Oh, yeah, that was a show. I forgot it wasn't.
He walked out and he never watched it again. You got to respect it.
Wait, when? Say that again. Sorry.
I said you did. You watched Endgame and you seriously just been out. That's it. It's over.
Yeah, I mean, it's just felt like an ending. I mean, I don't know. The most invested I've ever been into Marvel is when the movies were coming out for the MCU, and that's that.
Well, here's what you need to know. This is the heater set out of all of them.
Is it? Who is the big pink guy? He's
again. It's the Sentinel.
Ancestral. Sexual. The
No,
ancestral. Sentinel.
No, there's no incest going on. It's a Sentinel. You got about 9 inches of dinger, 7 inches wide. He's awesome, dude. I'm telling you, this set's a heater, and I can't wait till they're 50% off so I can get more of these. So this is an army builder, the Sentinel.
There's multiple giant pink and purple people.
Oh yeah, that run through and wreak havoc on the X-Men. Dr. Trask made
this
him.
was from
It's
Doomsday.
this whole thing. You got to get into it. I just think the design's great, and then once you see what's going on with them, it's awesome. But you'd have to get into X-Men to understand them. Actually, if you watch 97,
You keep saying X-Men. I thought this was a Doomsday set.
Mm-hmm. They're showing up apparently here now.
Oh,
Yeah. Who is wreak havoc? It's a fig. Do the vid, Seeps. I don't think I've sat down to watch a Marvel movie since Endgame 2. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, man. Thank you for agreeing with me. It's too much. It's like every other day there's a new Marvel thing coming out. I'm like, look, Marvel's cool, but damn.
X-Men, Days of Future Past, Sentinels are fucking insane. Yeah, Sentinels. Dude, I would take those, Tyler. I didn't Tyler rock with the X-Men at all. He's probably movie only. Brent, maybe do a movie only. Tyler, can you give Brent a
What are the X-Men movies even on? Like HBO? or
Disney?
something?
Disney. They own them all now.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
I'll watch a YouTube breakdown of the best place to
Sentinels
start.
are they're basically like big ass stormtroopers, I guess, if I had to describe it. They're just fucking giant stormtroopers.
big ass stormies.
I mean, pretty much.
So they're easy to kill and they can't shoot.
No, they're more lethal. They've actually killed some X-Men, so I'd put them ahead from that perspective. But like, it's hard to describe them. Like, I guess that's the best way, right? They're kind of like, there's not as many of them because they're just giant, you know? Like, there's been times probably where there's 12 of them or whatever. And then there's this thing called the master mold that makes these that's even bigger than this. It's hard to fucking explain. I don't know, dude. You should get into it.
Give it a whirl.
Giant dark troopers. Yeah, that's probably better. That's
almost
true.
gonna
And they're
say that.
robots and not people. Giant dark troopers. Yeah. Good point. But you guys know what I mean. They're stormies in the sense that they're like always around, always showing up. And you can be defeated. They're not as dumb or I don't know, fallible as stormtroopers. They win sometimes.
They're not as dumb.
They're not. X-Men are peak. Just do it. What everybody's saying.
I'll try it.
Brent, you've seen my giant Sentinel, right? I actually bought a non-Lego Sentinel that's like 3 feet tall.
Really?
Have you seen this?
That's a big pink and purple thing.
Yeah. I'm going to risk the life of my Daily Bugle for you right now.
All right. Risk the life of his Daily Bugle.
Scared. All right. Look at this, dude. That's how much I like these guys. Look at this.
Why does
fucking
that guy just? It just looks goofy.
It does. I get it. I get it.
Is that like a WWE wrestler?
This is a Marvel Legends.
No, I'm just
It's
saying the
got full
character design. He kind of
articulation.
looks like a
Listen to
WWE
this shit.
wrestler.
Yeah, girl. I've got him a little battle damaged. You can do other things. But yeah. Heater, dude.
Kind of looks lame.
I know. I get it. Dude, I get it. Look at like the
No.
dead stare in his eyes. It's always that.
Yeah.
So good.
I'll give it a whirl. At least it seems.
And see how much better this is than the Lego version, but it's close enough.
It appears cooler than Star Trek, so I could maybe
It is
give it
cooler.
a whirl.
Yeah, it's definitely cooler than Star Trek. Man, I want like 10 of these. They're such an army builder. But yeah, basically, this scene's good because I think the reason people are rocking with this, Brent, that know what's going on, is the scale of the minifigs, give or take, is about right in universe. And usually what happens is X-Men will combine their powers to take them down or take several of them down at once. They're like a legit threat.
So these are the main bad guys in X-Men.
Nope.
Oh.
They're just always around. The main bad
They're
guy.
just always around. There's just
The
always
main bad
giant
guy.
pink and
Here's what's
purple
interesting. The main bad guy, actually both main bad guys, and I want you guys to check me on this. But two of the most main bad guys are also good guys too, which makes it really crazy.
How's that even make sense?
Did you, when you picture Magneto, is he purely a villain to you from what you've seen?
Who's Magneto? Isn't that the guy that trains them all? The old guy in the wheelchair?
No,
Oh, that's not Magneto.
that's Professor X. The one on the right is Magneto.
Oh, I thought Magneto and Professor X were the same people.
No, they're best friends,
Oh, they are.
and then they're enemies, and then they're best friends, and then they're enemies, and then they're best friends.
But then they're good guys and they're bad guys. What's happening right now?
Professor X kind of went bad a little bit.
I
Sometimes.
might be too stupid for X-Men. I'll be straight up.
That could be a thing.
I might not have the intelligence. My IQ might be too low. I'm just saying, guys. I'm pretty dumb.
You guys know what I mean. You guys are right. I mean, the main bad guy is just humans hating them for being mutants. But
Okay.
yeah. But then they're, you know how Spider-Man, you know how like they always get, the citizens get mad at him every once in a while.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, even if he's doing the right thing, like whatever, they deal with that a lot more.
Okay.
Like their whole thing is like they save the world over and over again, and then they get no credit because they're like, yeah, but you're fucking mutants. Thank you for doing that, but we're still afraid of you and would rather you not be here. That's what makes it interesting.
Seems interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like it's literally thankless what they do, and that's what makes it interesting. So,
I'll give it a whirl.
97, episode 1.
So I'm watching
by
a
the way, the
cartoon.
soundtrack
I'm
is-
watching a cartoon show before I watch movies. I don't know. I'll watch a YouTube video and do research on the best way to start it.
Okay.
It's like somebody saying, "Watch Tales of the Jedi and then watch A New Hope."
Mandalorian, great point. So Sentinels origin, yeah, they were designed to kill mutants. That's it. They just wanted to kill mutants just because.
So there's mutants in the world, and humans don't like mutants, and also some aliens out there don't like mutants.
And even
Or where do
mutants
the
don't
bad
like
guys
other
come from? Are the
mutants.
bad guys coming from space?
Sometimes.
It sounds to me like X-Men is a very like broad ass thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which
It's
is
more
why
about
I
human nature. No, but
is
that's what's
why I know, but the reason why I like, and I also, I mean, it's my opinion, whatever, it's not scripture, but like
just watch something.
Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, they all follow a more of just like a more clear story. And I feel like X-Men is one of those ones. And it, you know, I'll compare it to Game of Thrones in a weird way, but
Yeah.
Game of Thrones has like lots of characters with lots of story plots going on. I feel like that's probably what X-Men is like. There's a million
It's
characters,
100% like that.
and
Yeah.
I just don't really love that.
But
in
here's what's
terms
cool
of,
is
like,
you can pick the ones you
storytelling.
want to read more on. You'll connect with
It's
them. and be
reading
like,
though. I'm not gonna go and like start reading comics. Like I'm not doing it. I just don't. I don't read.
wow,
Also,
Louis with the hottest take of the night. X-Men is better than Star Wars. Sorry. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I
That's kinda
really
wild.
love X-Men.
When X-Men has like
I
a
would be
good
open to
movie
it. That's
come
how
out,
much I
then maybe.
believe in it. Dude, it's the movies are and here we go. We got Tyler. Look at this. We converted
Number 2
Tyler
show
on
of all
Game of
time,
Thrones.
but the ending sucks, and most of the
It doesn't matter, dude. You had a fun time on the way there.
You had a
lot
fun
of Star
time,
Wars
but,
movies
like
end bad too. Dude, Star Wars ended badly too, and people are still
What Star Wars ended bad?
The ninth one. It was terrible.
Okay, yeah, but no one fucking cares about those ones.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi is a great ending to that trilogy.
It is. It
Revenge
should
of the
have been the
Sith is
end.
a
We all
great
agree
ending
on
to
that.
that trilogy. Tyler, how can a show be number 2 of all time when 90% of the fandom says the 8th season's ass? Just saying. Just saying. I tried to put Tyler on to a true good show about real world history, The Last Kingdom, but you know.
All right.
he
It's
didn't
too
wa-
much
he didn't-
pressure on Brent.
There's no
He'll
dragons
either
in it.
watch it or
Well, no, he said there's no dragons in it, so he didn't want to watch it. He said the first episode was good, but because he knows there's not dragons in it, he said he's over it.
here, Tyler, you don't have to imagine. It was exactly how you felt about Walking Dead and how I felt about Walking Dead the first what was the guy with the baseball bat? After that, it kind of went downhill. The governor, whatever. Like that, it just kind of got stupid after that to me. But it was like dying to watch the next Thrones every week for many years. Negan, thank you. That's how good dude. Game of Thrones.
Negan's name.
Neegs. Fucking Neegs. Oh, I can't. Whoa, that was bad. All right. Well, that's yeah. But
You walked right into that one.
yeah, I did. It's like blindfolded, but it's still not crossing a line. Neegs was awesome, and then he did his thing, and then I was like, as soon as they packed up, and then I realized I'm like, whatever it was, season 4 or 5. I'm like, okay, here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna move somewhere else. Do you understand the point of Walking Dead, or no?
Are you asking me? Or
Did you
asking
watch
chat?
Walking Dead?
No, because it's just people running from zombies for like 20 seasons. So like how
But
do
if you
run
watched
from
it, you'd
zombies for
realize
that long?
the bigger threat than the zombies was other people. That was the biggest
Sure.
problem.
20
No, but not sure.
seasons?
That's deep.
Crazy. 20 seasons is wild of that though.
Is it 20? I don't think it's 20.
That's a lot.
I don't think it's 20.
Shout out to Louis who has ball knowledge of The Last Kingdom, which is the most underrated
The
show that's
hard
ever
E
existed.
Neegs. Yeah. No, I'm not saying that, Slingshot. Come on. Watching Walking Dead post Negan is like watching The Office post Michael Scott. I love that take, and that's how I felt. That's where I fell off. But dude, parallels. Tyler, you'd be an X-Men guy. The bigger threat than supervillains, the bigger threat than zombies is just people being awful people. That's the biggest threat towards X-Men. The guy who created the Sentinels is a human.
Louis
the
knows
biggest
ball.
threats to the biggest threats to the Walking Dead people is when they get to another town. It fucked everything up. They should have just unified and fought off bad, but instead guys like Neegs was, you know, just hell bent on ruling people when he had the opportunity. People are gonna people. I don't know. It's an interesting story. 2010s, back when Lego and television was good. Oh man, the Negan stuff is really taken off, Brent. That was good. People suck. That's the bottom line. Mm-hmm.
That's the bottom line.
Brent, have you watched Invincible yet?
Nope, I don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
What is
Same
that?
guy who made Walking Dead made a great superhero series. Have you watched The
Superhero
Boys?
series about what superhero?
It's Invincible.
A superhero named Invincible?
Yep.
What's he from?
What planet is he from, guys?
No, it's just no. So he's not like a Marvel DC or
no,
something.
no.
Like
It's a completely original thing. His dad is the greatest superhero of all time. He gets his powers, but they're half as strong as his dad because his mom's human. And it turns out his dad, who looked like a hero, is a real scumbag. And then he has to fight his dad over and over again. It's awesome. Yeah. Image. Yeah. Yeah. Vitramite. Good point, Louis.
It's
Me and
crazy
Louis
because like
Louis and I have
MC
great taste. I'm just going to say Tyler's taste is really coming in. First season of Invincible was crazy. Invincible is on Earth. Yeah.
It's crazy to think about how like
TOT boys, you understand what we're talking about. TOT, I don't know if they're into X-Men at all, but goddamn, dude, I put it up there with my highest recommendation of anything I've ever recommended. Yes, Brent, it's messy and
it's the most thing to you ever recommend, but like half the movies are ass.
I don't care about the movies.
Again, the highest thing you could ever recommend, but don't recommend the movies.
I'm serious. It's behind Star Wars is my favorite thing ever, and it's a very recent phenomenon. It's so fucking good. There's so many ways to go about it. I'm understanding now why Star Wars people like the fucking Legends stuff, because you can just do whatever you want with it. It's so good. And 97 is great.
All right, because Louis telling me to watch 97, I will, because he knows about The Last Kingdom and he knows how good that show is.
TOT saying watch the 97 show, Brent. This is Rob. Yeah, Rob, did you just get into it from 97, Rob? And by the way, Rob's takes are just improving. I'm watching the clips. It's insane.
We'll give it a shot. I'll report back in a couple weeks. I'll let you guys know if I have
I'm gonna
done
stay
any
on
X-Men.
him. I'm gonna stay on him. People have said Rob is always base. I'm Rob and I like men. All right, maybe this isn't. Well, maybe. Oh, it's funny. I will say, Brent, stay away from, even if you did decide to read comics, the first ones are a sludge. Stay away from it.
No, I don't think I can ever see myself getting
Just watch
into,
97.
comics.
Put it on, take a rip, and watch it. This is 100% Stone. It's got to be Stone. Now that I think about it, yeah, Stone and I have talked about X-Men. I mean, I'd love if Robbie T was into it, but I do think this is Stone. Yeah. You know Storm, Brent? She makes like a bunch of weather jokes. The girl. Yeah. Give him
the girl with the hair, with the white hair.
Yeah, dude.
See,
Stone bounces back and says, "It ain't me, Chief."
Oh
But
shit!
Stone, I'm not wrong, right? You're an X-Men guy, right? So if that in fact was Robbie T, can you feel like I need backup? Stone, can you come on and talk Brent into X-Men or no?
See, all right, hold
It's
on. Sorry,
Halle
I got
Berry, dude.
distracted by chat. Say that again.
This is Rob 100%. Prove it's Rob. How can you prove it's Rob? Oh, wait, what's something I said to Rob that only Rob would know? I don't remember.
Tyler's making this claim after only watching like one episode of this show, and Tyler's someone who claims he likes world history, which The Last Kingdom is about, but still says he's not interested, which is crazy. I remember Tyler telling me that, and me thinking, how does that even make sense? You like world history, but you're like, oh, a show about the takeover of the United Kingdom before it was united, trying to be taken over by the Vikings. Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, 343 film knows. They know ball.
Oh, that's right. You were trying to talk him into Brent. I'll watch Vikings for you. Is that what you want? Like you tell me what you want.
No. Screw Vikings. Not screw Vikings. Vikings is good, but The Last Kingdom. The Last Kingdom. It follows one guy. Yes, there's other characters. It's not just a show following one guy walking around the earth. But like the main character is obviously who the main character is. It's not like, you know, well, you can almost say Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is amazing, but like, this is why I like making the comparison more to Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones, it's like, who is the main character? Is it Daenerys? Is it Jon Snow? Is it Tyrion? Is it like, I don't know, but Last Kingdom is really good. Industrial Revolution. Okay, so Vikings and Kings and stuff like that it's too old for you. Gotcha.
Oh, there's no drags. I'm out.
You're gonna do the same thing that Tyler did and say no dragons, so you won't watch it.
Somebody just said that.
Oh, okay.
That was, or not somebody. Tyler's like Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Sis Studs, are you a Daredevil guy? You know what? I used to be, and I need to catch up on those new series. I did like, dude, my thing is I was into comics when I was a kid, and I got out for 30 years or so, and then I was just like, I was always curious about like what's the story with the X-Men? They all look like they don't match and and it's like, but I know some of this, and I'll tell you what drew me in is like when you hear nerds about something go like, the best part isn't actually Wolverine, and I'm just like, why? Let me look. Let me see what's going on. I'm not that hard on it. Like, I think Wolverine's still awesome, but once you see him as part of the team, it's a different, I don't know. You could see how it could be a breakout because his design is cool, and I don't know, dude. But he's kind of falls in line, and Cyclops is the real leader, and you'll see why. And I don't know, you can see how they're all recruited, Brent. The school is very much like Harry Potter. That's why I think you'd get into it. They're all recruited because they have a particular set of skills.
And they recruit them to do what? I'll stop. I'm gonna stop asking questions. I'll just watch it.
Just watch it, dude. It's a Xavier Institute, dude. He's just like, hey, we heard we heard you're a mutant, and you can just like with your mind set shit on fire. You should come here. And
so hold on. The Umbrella Academy, was that just like ripping off X-Men then?
What was it?
The Umbrella Academy, the show, was that just like
1,000%?
That's just like ripping off X-Men, basically.
100%, 1,000, 1,000,000%. Anything that started a school, and by the way, this shit, fucking X-Men way predates Harry Potter. Way predates it. What was it? 60s?
Yeah, but
70s?
like kids going to school because they have wizard tendencies is different than like some scientist being like, oh, this guy can stretch, this guy's fast, this guy's strong, I'm gonna
this guy had had mutant powers and he was an outcast. And he decided, I need to make a place for people like me.
So it's more of like an orphanage than it is a school.
No, because they're not necessarily orphans. Because
Yeah, but-
I remember even Jubilee, like a lot of them had loving parents that just let them go to this because they knew it would be best for them.
I get it's just, I don't know. Harry Potter's school is way more similar to an actual human school that we know personally.
I mean, sure.
Like, are these X-Men like taking?
I don't know how much
tests?
actual
Like, do they
education
have,
was
like,
going on in Harry
exam?
Potter. But hold on, how much actual did they show math scenes or did they show them doing cool shit? That's kind of like X-Men.
Well, they have all kinds of classes. They have classes where they're doing magic, and then they have classes where it's just like history of
Squid. X-Men invented school. You know what I mean, Squid. Come on.
I'm
in
just
this
saying,
world-
and I guess I'll make the judgment after I watch X-Men, but the little bits and pieces that I know is that like
Mhm.
the X-Men schools are a lot more different. They're not as they're not as much like a traditional school that Hogwarts is like. Like there's a freaking ball at Hogwarts. Like there's no kind of like dance at the X-Men school. They don't
There
like
might have been. I
they
might
don't
be
like
forgetting
put up
one.
a Christmas tree.
They bang
don't-
each other, by the way. Does that
Okay,
happen?
But
in,
like it's more of like
does that happen in Harry Potter or no?
it's a book for kids, so no.
Okay. Well, so is comic books, but yeah.
Well, comic books aren't kids if they're banging each other.
Imagine if their powers multiply though. Yeah. X-Men.
Place to learn, live.
Well, you know the Manch,
keyword
right?
live.
The Manch is the
kids
school.
don't live at Hogwarts. I mean, sure, they're there for the school year, but they go home every summer.
X-Men doesn't have tan buildings all over the place. That's the difference. Jalen. God damn. Yeah. Brent, wait till you see the Danger Room. Just, oh, man.
I mean, potions class isn't even like the most interesting class. That would be the defense against the dark arts class, but you know, whatever.
So, same thing, dude. They.
Yeah, but there's so much. There's herbology class. Are the fucking X-Men learning
Dude,
about
Bearded,
plants?
who's the most Bearded Bricks, most level-headed, nicest guy we know.
I'm wrong on all terms.
You're wrong on all of it.
How
we're
am I
trying to-
know? But like, even without seeing the X-Men, like, you can't tell me that their version.
We're gonna
of
make
their,
them hate it.
Their version of their school is
Mhm.
it's subjectively different from like
It's
a
the same,
Hogwarts.
but why can't you gather it's the same idea? People
because
they sent. Hold on, listen to me.
Same idea,
They-
but pretty starkly different though.
Really? Because they sent a
Yes.
letter to Harry and said, hey, we hear you're skilled in this. Come to our school. Same thing with X-Men, which was 30 years before. Hey, we understand you're a fucking weirdo. Come to our school. You'll
Yeah,
be
but
safe
are they
here.
all like? But also in Harry Potter though, it's more similar to real school because it's also based off of your age. Are they all kids at this school? No, there's probably some fucking mutants in there that are like 50 and then some that are like 21.
That's a difference. Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
But I don't. There's not a lot of.
There's
50
no
I-
like
I don't know
ball.
about-
They
no,
don't.
I
They don't
think-
have like. They don't play a sport. They're not playing Quidditch. Like Harry Potter has Quidditch, just like real schools have football and shit.
I know, but you're.
I'm just
willing to
saying.
accept they
What I'm
fly
saying
around
though
on
is that
brooms.
Hogwarts, going to school at Hogwarts, is way more similar and relatable to our school, going to high school, like what we had to live with, than like
Bearded.
the X-Men schools are more of
Bearded,
like.
you got my cell? Text me, dude. Or I'll DM you.
I don't know.
You could
I'll
probably-
watch it and then I'll make an actual judgment. I'm making a partially blind judgment because I only have kind of.
I wish you wouldn't get offended that I say it's like Harry Potter. That should make you like happy.
Because it's
'Cause-
just it's not though. Because you
It
can't really
is.
say it's like Harry Potter because you've only seen the first like 2.5 movies, or not even that, a movie and a half.
I know, but you trying to deny it's not a school for outcasts and weirdos. It's like it's fucking the
Yeah, but
same.
wizards
thing.
aren't just outcasted weirdos. They're
Why
just
not?
like
How are they?
they're
They're
because
outcasts and weirdos, just like the X-Men.
they're more of just a part of a hidden world than outcasts and weirdos. Like they're almost like a race.
Like mutants are a race.
No, because mutants, every single one of them does a different fucking thing. Wizards are all doing similar shit. And they're all going to this, they all go to Hogwarts when they're 11. And when they're there, they're not just learning how to do spells, they're also learning about wizard culture. They're learning about the history of magic. They're learning what the
Read
fuck
this. X-Men and the Mutants, same thing, dude.
What do you mean X-Men and the mutants are the same thing?
Bearded, can you
Oh god,
educate
now we're
him?
gonna get, well, I'm gonna get bombarded. Let me
So
just
I
watch the
just
show,
want you to-
guys.
Just listen to this very simple thing.
We're not like guys
You're-
trying to tell you to get married here.
You're a
honestly.
huge Harry Potter fan, right?
Yeah.
Do you like my parallels, Bearded? Good to see you, by the way, brother.
Yeah,
but
yes,
is my
very- but
parallel
see,
pretty
here's-
good? My
Here's
parallel's
the
pretty
biggest
good.
thing I think he's missing. Harry Potter is how many books?
7.
All right. Do you wish those books were more represented in the movies?
Well, they're about to be represented in a TV show.
Okay. X-Men has millions of stories.
Okay, that's
That might intimidate him, though. You gotta be
That's why-
careful.
maybe not-
That's,
I mean, you got to think like there's so many characters, and each character has a backstory. And then, so in Harry Potter, you have maybe 20 characters.
what do you mean 20 characters? There's a lot of characters in Harry Potter.
There's nowhere. I mean, I can name
7
40
grades.
I can name 40 X-Men.
I can name
That's-
40 characters. I'll name 40 Harry Potter characters right now.
I mean, I think you're looking in a, you can't base the movies off the movies, right? Because like even in Endgame was wrote completely wrong. Endgame was wrote so they could get away with copyrights. The scene in Infinity War when the Hulk falls through the Sanctum Sanctorum was never in the comics. Who
I
fell
get
through
that, but I'm not gonna go read like 100 comic books about X.
Well, I know that, but you have read the 7 Harry Potter books.
yeah, but that's because they came out when I was a kid, and that just happened. Like,
I mean, X-Men came out when you were a kid, man. The X-Men 97 that he's talking about literally came out, and like it's Jim Lee's
But
version.
you're saying they have
which is
thousands of stories. So when did they start making X-Men comics, though?
in the 60s.
Well, see, there you go. It's technically way older than 97. There's always going to be, that's the thing with like, and honestly, that's probably why I'm not so into Marvel like I am, because with everything, it's like, I really only care about Spider-Man because I started watching the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie.
So,
I've
that's the
never
worst
read a
one.
comic in my life. So it's like with any superhero property that comes out, there's always like a, well, it's all right, but in this comic number 265, this actually happened with this. And it's like you said, there's thousands of stories with all these comics. And that's probably why I just can't. I like Star Wars because it started from George Lucas. And when you start to watch the Star Wars movie, everybody starts, or you should start with A New Hope. You could start with episode 1 if you really want. And that's just how it is. When you want to get into Harry Potter, you just read the first book or you watch the first movie. When you want to watch Lord of the Rings, you just
Brent,
watch
who's your favorite
Fellowship of the
superhero
Ring.
of all time?
Probably
you had to pick
Batman.
one.
Probably Batman or Spider-Man. But-
Guess what?
Probably Batman, I guess.
Do you know what I'm going to say right now?
That all the Batman movies I love are bullshit because there's comics
No,
that
no.
tell a whole different story, and Bruce Wayne was
No.
actually this and that and this and that.
No. Batman predates X-Men. Superman predates X-Men.
Well, yeah, I used
So
to
it's
watch the Adam
possible.
West show back from like the whatever it was, super old ones.
That was TV, right? But it's
That
what I'm
was
saying.
horrible.
I know, but let's just remember. It's just I
I will
watching it when
back
was like,
I will back Sean up that it is a lot like Harry Potter. Like I don't think Sean said it, but they do go to school. Like they are in a school. It is Xavier's gifted school. It is nothing but
how many
Hogwarts.
teachers are at this school?
A ton.
It's all the X-Men. Yeah.
So they
The
have
X-
they have a schedule throughout the day, like
So think about
do they have exams at the end of every 9 weeks?
they do. So think in Hogwarts you are learning to be a wizard, correct?
Yeah, but all the mutants are different though.
But
so they're
the
not. So
mutants
they're
are
technically they're not
learning-
all learning the same thing. If one of them shoots lasers out of his face,
No,
and the
they're
other guy-
learning to
No,
control
Matt.
their powers.
I'm
and
sorry,
they're-
Matt. I didn't mean for that to happen.
They're learning to control their powers and they're learning to be better people, but they do take like math class and English class. And because in Harry Potter, you got to think in Harry Potter 1 in the book, how old is the first year students?
They're 11.
There's younger than that in X-Men.
Sure, but isn't there also fucking mutants that they pick up out of nowhere that are like 37 or something?
Most of the people that are in the school that are actually students are younger. The
And
older
most
ones
of
are
them.
the older ones are the teachers.
I'm just so to get away from like the technicality of it, like, oh, is there classes and they're this? Sure. But like just okay,
And the fact that
am I gonna
Harry
see
Potter
am I
stole
gonna
the
see
gimmick
them
from-
in school in the first X-Men movie? Like if I watch the first X-Men movie, whatever that one's called, am I gonna see them in school? Because what I'm really wondering about is like just the atmosphere of everything. Like I said earlier, like
Yeah.
Hogwarts actually has a dance. They have a sport.
So
Like,
it depends on
the mutants aren't going to go out there and play their own version of football.
it depends
or
on how
do they?
you watch them, because like in Dark Phoenix, she's in school.
The professors are the same too. That's a great point, Bearded.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They're OGs that have been around, seen all the shit.
Okay.
Yep.
Get outside of the technicalities though of is there teachers?
It's not
is there classes?
technicalities, dude. They
No,
stole
it is.
from
No, it is.
fucking
Hold on.
X-Men.
Wait. Because you got to
Okay.
get to this other shit. Because like,
Yeah.
yes, okay, like what is a school? Teachers and classes, tests. Okay. Outside of that,
No.
there's
A
extracurricular shit. Do
No,
the
no.
X-Men have a ball? Do they have a prom?
Yeah, there's an X.
There's a prom? There's a
They
prom.
get married.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
All
they're
right, I'm just gonna watch
X-Men
this shit,
babies
but I'm
and
just
shit.
telling you, like, Hogwarts resonates with people. I feel like way more because it is way closer
I
to
think
like human school.
I think
You
the
can't-
reason why you are fighting it so much is because you know Harry Potter and X-Men is a dark alley.
Yeah. Magneto is literally Gandalf. That's a great fucking
He's
point.
literally Gandalf.
So you got to think
though.
about this. What makes in Harry Potter, who was the villain?
Voldemort.
Everybody
in
knows.
X-Men, in X-Men, it sounds like the villain is like
Well, hold on,
1,000 people.
hold on though. But Voldemort had people on his side. So, but if you think of what makes a good villain, a villain that makes a really good villain is someone who thinks he is doing right, correct? The Joker, you like Batman. The Joker is a prime example. The Joker is hands down on paper, movies, whatever, the best villain there is. He's
Or
100%. He's 100% chaotic, and he's just
Same
doing
with
whatever-
Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magneto is that way. Magneto is so basically you have Charles Xavier, which is if you would, the principal of the school. He is trying to help the kids learn how to use their powers and help them use it for good. Or you have Magneto, where he wants to release havoc on everything.
Yeah.
It's the same as Harry Potter. What does Voldemort do?
I mean,
He wants
Voldemort
people
technically
to-
he just really wants to kill Harry and kill any wizard that's not a pureblood.
Exactly.
He's kind of more like Hitler, I'd say.
So you got to think every mutant is a pureblood. Everybody that's trying to go against them are Muggles.
Yeah, but it sounds like in X-Men, the Muggles don't like the mutants, and then there's other bad guys that also are mutants. but
That's
they don't
another
like the
parallel you just gave. The way they talk about muggles is the same thing. And the way it's the same thing, dude.
Hold on, football. So they play human football.
Yeah.
How's that even fair though? If one of them can just stretch their arm the length of the football field and be like touchdown.
I mean, Spider-Man's a photographer. How is that fair to any other photographer?
That's not a sport though.
I mean,
The Muggles or the Wizards made a sport that only wizards can play because they're on brooms and it's a level playing field. If X-Men are out there playing basketball, you're gonna have
Psycho Legoist.
You're gonna have Mr. Stretchy guy just dunking every single time. I don't know, man.
So Twilight's better than X-Men. because they have
Is
school
there
dances,
a little
sports,
village outside of do they go on field trips to the Three Broomsticks or the places to have
Yeah, they go to the
butterbeer?
fucking Savage Land. Wait till you get introduced to that.
The
Right, Rich?
Savage Land.
The fucking Savage Land, dude.
if you watch
If
97,
you can get to the
you've
Savage
seen-
Land, holy shit.
I'm gonna
Right,
watch it
Google-
I'm gonna watch it so I can make the actual assessment to myself that no matter if it's a school for frogs or
I
a
just
school
wa-
for humans, they're gonna have similarities, but they're still different. Like,
School,
I
the
don't-
school
I don't
part,
know.
it just like Harry Potter is like, I don't. It's a percent of it, but
I
you
just
know they
love
go
how-
outside of the school and do shit.
I just love how Brent's only connected. He just wants the school
He
to be
just
the
wants
same.
it very schooly. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm
He
just
wants
saying though, like
everybody- he wants to watch a show where
I'm
15
gonna remember
people
this
show up in
shit
the
when
same
I'm
class
watching it.
every
I'm gonna
day.
remember when I'm watching X-Men. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like,
the
chat,
school
and
part. You're
everybody
right,
was
Spotty.
saying
It's-
the school is exactly the same as Hogwarts. I'm gonna remember that. So just so you know, I'm gonna be comparing all
I
of the
hope you
school
do, and
things
then I
they
hope you
do
let it
to
go and go
Hogwarts.
like, dude, these people can do stuff outside of school, just like normal people too.
So think
Dude.
about what is cooler, flying around on a broom or just randomly catching stuff on fire?
Why we wait? Are
Well,
you,
Harry
are
could
you,
do
are you
that. I mean,
comparing
what is-
someone using their mutant powers to Quidditch?
I'm just saying, like, what is so every wizard has to use
We picked
a
the wrong
wand,
angle here. God damn it.
correct?
Okay, yeah.
Mutants don't need wands; they're themselves. So
So that's cool. Jedi's don't need wands either. I don't know.
yeah, they have lightsabers.
Well, they don't need the lightsaber to like do the Force.
No, the Force, but nobody in. I mean, there's not a single X-Men other than Deadpool, if you really want to count him, that's using a weapon.
Well, see,
Are we
this is
counting him?
why
He was
I
X-Force.
okay.
He was X-Force.
Mutants
Nah,
are
he was
crazy.
X-Men for a little bit.
Mutants
What,
are freaks. They
legit?
can do
Okay,
wild
I
shit.
got
I
it.
get it. There's a million stories about them, and there's a million mutants, and that's fine. They all do different stuff. The reason why someone like me and millions
Wilderness
of other
was
people, I
my
feel
way in.
resonate
It's not
with
the
Harry
main
Potter
thing.
is that
You're right.
every wizard is still kind of half a human. They speak like a
Every-
human. They walk like a human. They can't just
Every
like.
mutant is the same way, though.
What do you mean every mutant is the same way? You have someone with steel claws growing out of their hands, and then someone with lasers coming out of their face. They're all different. There's not one mutant.
But the
that's like
laser,
same.
you can't see the guy with lasers coming out of his face, like with the lasers coming out, because he wears the glasses. So it just looks like he has glasses on. Wolverine hides the claws, so it's not like he's always got claws out.
Like, I'm like, it's cool that X-Men has that variety. I just mean, I don't know.
Maybe the Harry Potter thing is the wrong way to like
I
judge
think it is because it's just to
But-
me. I'm like,
But I
people that
promise
go to
you
Hogwarts play Quidditch. They drink butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks, and they have classes, and they stress out about exams. Are there scenes
Logan
in
goes to
X-Men where they're
bars
like, man, I'm
and
really
drinks
stressed
Jack-
out about Professor Johnson's quiz tomorrow? Like, I don't know.
Logan goes to bars and drinks Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Are
So-
how many other mutants are doing that though?
Well,
I feel like
Wolverine,
Logan is one of the more humanistic.
Wolverine was no, Wolverine's not because Wolverine has what he's made out of can't let him die. Like,
Yeah, but
he
if he's
literally
not
regenerates.
showing, like, yeah, but Wolverine cannot pull his claws out and walk into a bar and drink Jack Daniels. But one of the mutants that has like blue skin couldn't just do that without causing a scene, right?
No, I mean you're right, but the thing is, you got to think that the world that X-Men is presented in is that this already exists. So it isn't like these mutants just come out of nowhere; they already exist. They're already. I mean, it would be like you walking into a bar and seeing Harry Potter on one end of the bar with a wand and his Hogwarts uniform, and on the other end of the bar a blue lizard man. It's just something that you would be used to in society now. They didn't like X-Men 1 didn't start out with, oh my God, we ran into like a mutant, and then they keep going down. X-Men 1 already had like the school and the team formed.
So does Professor Xavier like he wants all these X-Men to live at this school?
No.
And like, what do they go like? They all like work for him. They go battle people. Like,
No. He only has the school to help people learn how to control their powers in society. So how to get along in society.
but I
The
guess
school-
where I get lost is I'm like, if they all do different shit, how do like?
So
how
think
does
about-
one school just like know how to control everything?
like a real school with like special needs kids. Like, I mean, they're all highly autistic.
Yeah, but they're all just trying to learn how to like talk and communicate and do like how does one school teach a guy how to control lasers coming out of his face and another guy how to like
It's not that
stretch
they're
his
teaching
arm?
them that. It's that they're like, so for instance, in Harry Potter, there's the dark arts class. So I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, by the way.
No, I
But-
know. That's
and
why
Harry-
I'm like, I'm kind of shocked that I can't get you a little bit on like the okay, but are these
But see,
X-Men? Do they
everything
have
you're
a or do they
comparing
have a
to-
game they play?
Everything
like,
you're comparing to X-Men is like Game of Thrones is 9 seasons and like 8 books or whatever. Harry Potter is 7 books. I mean, Lord of the Rings is 6 movies. You're comparing a lot of like little things to something that is huge. Harry Potter doesn't have an entire collective series where it comes back and shows you like the entire origin story of Ron, and then another one with the origin story of Harry, and another one of like the origin story of Snape. Like there is thousands of comics that build this story.
Well, it's been
With
around
him
since
telling
the
you to watch
60s.
X-Men 97, think of X-Men 97 is like its own entity. Like it's like Batman versus Superman had nothing whatsoever to do with Batman in 1989. They're both decent movies, but it had nothing to do with each other. X-Men 97 is its own story. The reason why they called it X-Men 97 is because in I think it was like 89 or 90, this guy named Jim Lee redone X-Men. He started at number 1 and revamped the entire series. And it got so popular. It was like, it literally was the destruction of comics. When this happened, they revamped his comics by doing the show X-Men 97. X-Men 97 is nothing but a revamp of the old show X-Men 97.
All right, well, I guess I'm starting with a cartoon instead of the first movie, the major film that came out.
But see, that's what I'm
Sounds like
saying.
that's what most
It's
people
hard to
want me
do. It's hard to do it with a film because there is no first film that depicts like it would have to be Days of Future Past. Like it would have to, because
that
like
would be the one that you would tell
they-
someone to start on.
So think about this. They did what Star Wars did. They didn't start at the beginning. They just threw a story in.
Okay.
So like Marvel Universe has done like a lot of like crappy things before. I get what's the original Hulk?
Sean, you're muted. I think Hulk was the first Marvel movie, but yeah.
Rich,
Sean, that was
it's
horrible,
they
right?
were saying it's a good point. I don't even know if I saw this. So the 90s series ended in 96. That's why they started it in 97.
Yeah.
But currently. So and Brent, it's set in the 90s, which is really cool. Which, you know.
I mean, I think that you're gonna be really like I don't think that I think that since you're so against it, you're not going to come back and be like, "Oh my god, this is an amazing show."
Yes, no, I'm not against it. Honestly, what I'm really curious to watch while I'm watching this X-Men 97 thing or whatever I watch for. What I'm curious to watch is anytime there's like a school thing happening.
We were just trying to get you through the door.
Really be paying attention to those vibes and be like, are these vibes similar to like a school vibe, or does this just feel like a
don't
weird
watch
orphanage
it.
that
I was
they're
just
all
giving you
learning how
a
to
parallel.
control power?
There is school in it, but it's much bigger than that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to watch. You're wanting to watch an entire like series about people going to school and learning math.
Hey, because I was told by somebody who says X-Men is amazing that it's so much like Harry Potter.
I said there's parallels. Yeah.
You said it's a lot like it.
It is. Well, it is, but it's not just 100% a school-based show. You will be disappointed.
I mean, we can all agree that Harry Potter and Star Wars is the exact same story, right?
I don't know how it's exactly the same.
Here we go.
It's the same story.
I don't know about exactly the same.
But so X-Men isn't in X-Men, if you think about it, and kind of like what Sean said to begin with, is there's only like there's only like 5.
Yeah, do they start
people-
detention?
Yeah, they go to the fucking danger room. Wait till you see the danger room.
Yeah, the danger room is pretty crazy.
Hold on, is the danger room cool, or is the danger room where you don't want to go? Because I'm being told it's like a cool place, but then that's where you go for detention. I'm confused.
It's both.
It's both. How can
It's
being
the
sent to
ultimate
detention, but
simulation
you're going
room.
to a dope place?
Do you remember the?
You don't
X-Men
want to go
that
to the
came out,
danger
like,
room.
last year?
What?
Do you remember the X Mansion that came out last year?
Yeah.
So like the X Mansion is kind of like where he houses where the actual X-Men stay. Because just because there's mutant powers involved doesn't mean they're an X-Men. X-Men is like a league that you have to get into.
Mm-hmm. And their side
So
teams.
he's grooming these mutants to join his Avengers group.
No, the Avengers have nothing to do with X-Men whatsoever.
No,
Well,
I know
kind
that,
of
but
that
I'm just
it's a
saying-
super team.
Wait,
yes.
hold on.
Oh,
How's that
yeah.
have nothing to do? But they're showing up in the Marvel stuff now.
That's
They need
because
their
this
fucking
Marvel.
help.
That's because these movies are doing this stupid multiverse where they have to. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, so you don't like it for the same reason that I'm looking at it, being like, this is weird because X-Men's been separate for all this time, and now
It's
in
only
the
because the
MCU.
properties were owned.
yeah,
They
it's
would
the
have done it.
properties. So, like I was saying, so Silver Surfer, for instance, have you seen the Fantastic Four movie?
No, I don't really know anything about that shit.
So Silver Surfer is just Fantastic Four, but
Yeah.
in the comics, nobody like they had like team ups, but in the comics, Infinity Gauntlet is what brought everyone together. Like Thanos could not be defeated unless it was everyone. But what's really weird is the everyone. I mean, it's the same as like the details that are missed in the books. Everyone bases their knowledge on the movies, but the movies were wrote the way they were so they could get away with all the rights. So, like for instance, if they were to keep the Marvel movies like they were in the comics, Deadpool and Wolverine would have been Deadpool and Wolverine. Like Deadpool would have been its own entity. He is never because we're going to see him in one of these movies, 100%. Like Spider-Man in the comics, Spider-Man is actually one of like the strongest people ever. He ends up getting the Infinity Gauntlet and turns into like I think it's like called Spidey Cosmos or something. But like
Rich, is Danger Room like room of requirement? Is that a good? That's a good.
No,
I mean, I guess it is. It's a room that you
but you don't get sent to the requirement for detention.
no, because they actually tell you that the danger room is something cool, not something hidden that only people can see.
So the danger room is cool, but that's where you get sent for detention in the X.
So like you gotta think that the crossovers in the comics happen whenever there's a major villain that they all need to fight.
Yep. And they usually fight against each other first, and then they team up. It's just like everything else.
The Sentinels, I will tell you that Sean is right about the Sentinels. That is one of the coolest things in X-Men, I believe. Just because they're like mass-produced robots that are huge, that are on like 100% kill mode all the time. Like
and
that's
they
just,
always fuck up everything. They could be fighting against something that has nothing to do with the Sentinels, and they just show up, and it's like, ah, God.
and they have like the same clumsiness of like an AT-AT.
Yeah. And they've killed people, though. They've killed significant X-Men.
So one of the things about X-Men was kind of like Batman. It was a comic that was wrote where it wasn't as friendly as like Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man, nobody really dies in Spider-Man. Like he saves everybody. All the villains that get caught get put in jail or hung
That's a
up
great
and wait for the cops. X-Men is
Brent,
very
there's
like
stakes. They die all the time. Yeah.
yeah. Like the Cyclops actually hit like there's a huge comic arc in X-Men, which is only in like from the original. It's in like number 170 or 240 or something like that, where his actual wife gets killed. So he, which is the leader kind of the X-Men, and he's 100% good, now pushes of like the anti-hero side of things.
I see. All right, well, I'm just gonna watch this stuff now.
He's been beaten to submission.
I'm just gonna watch this, everybody. Chat, panel.
I mean, I
everybody.
can so
I'm
here's
just
something
gonna
that
watch this stuff.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Still
Mm-mm.
You're missing out
All right,
on the
that's
best
a trade.
trilogy of all time.
All right, Rich, that's a trade. He'll watch some of this. You'll come back. We'll talk about it.
That deal.
All right.
Do you want me to start at the
John,
high
you
level?
have to watch Lord of the Rings too. Then
I have to rewatch it. I did watch it.
a long
I'm
time
going to
ago.
tell you
in a
the last
theater.
one's longer than any marathon you've ever.
Yeah, but
been-
here's the thing about like Sean or anybody else saying that like complaining about Return of the King being too long. Any movie that's that long, it could be the best movie ever. But if you're in a movie theater where like you're fighting against going to take a piss because like you don't want to miss something, like we're living in worlds right now when there's like 20 seasons of a show. You can watch Lord of the Rings in hour increments and still enjoy it. So I don't think you're going to have that feeling of like, oh my God, this is the longest shit ever, Sean, since you're going to be able to like enjoy it like you would a TV show and you can fucking pause to go take a piss. Like, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. When I saw Spider-Man, the Robert Pattinson one, great movie. Felt a little long. Why? Because it was long. Because
You
it
mean
was
the
fucking 3
Batman?
hours. Yeah, did I say Spider-Man? Yeah,
Yeah.
Batman.
Do I need to start at like The Hobbit, or do I need to start at Lord of the Rings?
No, you can 100% start with Lord of the Rings. Just very similar to Star Wars. Like that's how I view it. Watch it in release order rather than like, oh, well, technically The Hobbit. Because with the Hobbit movies, the Hobbit book is just one book, and it's not even a very long book. And what they did was they made it 3 movies because they were just trying to capitalize and make a bunch of freaking money. So it's viewed very similarly as very similar. Like Star Wars is, people view the Lord of the Rings trilogy as like the golden standard, just like people kind of view the original trilogy as the golden standard. You have your fans of the prequels, but then you have your like very common complaints of the prequels, like they did this wrong or this, or they too much. Very similar to the Hobbit movies have a lot more CGI than the Lord of the Rings movie. I mean, you can be someone that watches the Lord of the Rings movies and never even watches the Hobbit, and you'll be good. But the Hobbit, I still think is good.
Let's turn our attention on comparing Lord of the Rings to X-Men.
You can't, because Lord of the Rings doesn't have a school.
It doesn't have a school, and no one has like powers besides Sauron. And then I guess technically the elves, but it's like the elves don't really have powers. They're just a race that they just live longer than regular ass humans.
But
yeah, there's pretty much zero comparison you can do in Lord of the Rings to any, like you can't compare Lord of the Rings to superhero movies or X-Men really.
On another, like y'all,
ATO, there's only one return, and it's of the Jedi. That's awesome.
Which one of y'all liked Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones is fine, but I think that it's a hot take, like Tyler said earlier, like saying like second best show of all time, because it's pretty like agreed upon by 90% of the fandom that the last season is ass and the finale was disappointing. And to me, it's a lot more important to have a show or a film series end good than start good and then get worse.
Very few things stick the landing. I don't hold any of that against any of those franchises. Most of these things were designed to go a certain length, and then money pushed them to make it longer than it should have been.
See, this is a crazy take. Tyler's literally saying, I can tell The Hobbit is better due to smog. Nobody in the Lord of the Rings fandom will tell you that the Hobbit movies are better than Lord of the Rings movies. No one, not a single fucking person. Tyler's literally just saying that because there's a dragon. That's literally it.
Yeah.
So
wild take.
With you thinking like the Game of Thrones that way, do you 100% agree with the way that Harry Potter ended?
I mean, Harry Potter ended better than Game of Thrones. Yeah.
You didn't even watch
all we
it.
cared about at the end of Game of Thrones was we got to see the dragons fight, right?
I mean, well, and a lot of people viewed, well, I mean, spoiler alert, I guess, to be careful what we say, I guess, if you really care about Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones spoilers, people out there.
There's no way it's a spoiler alert. That show ended like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings came out 2001, 2002, 2003, and you still haven't seen it. But regardless, I mean, there's a lot of things that people had problems with the end of Game of Thrones. A lot of people viewed Daenerys' like turn to the dark side, I guess, if you want to call it that, like was not handled very good at all.
Neither was Anakin's, but it was...
yeah, but different story there a little bit.
There was no school.
Are you saying that Anakin would have had a better future if he would have went to school?
Well, I mean, if Qui-Gon would have stayed around to instruct him a little bit better and kind of, do things, everything would have been different if Qui-Gon didn't die.
I agree with that. That's fair.
Everything would have been different.
That is the stupidest thing in Star Wars.
What, Qui-Gon dying?
Just the Qui-Gon, like literally in episode 1, Qui-Gon's like, I'm a master Jedi and I can understand how to take care of the Sith. And then next scene, cut in half.
Yeah.
It's like,
Darth Maul, dude. Look at Darth Maul.
More disappointing was Maul dies 30 seconds.
I was about to
after
say
he kills Qui-Gon.
Yeah, it was more disappointing that Maul also had to die.
Maul should have just wrecked Qui-Gon in the first one and moved on, and Obi maybe in the second.
Obi should have just like escaped, bare by the skin of his teeth, and then because don't get me wrong, I like Dooku and like Grievous is whatever, but It would have been way cooler to have Maul around at least till the very end of the second movie. Think about how cool it would have been.
Great parallels, though. He did go to school. He went to the Temps. You know,
Well, think about and I've seen people. Oh yeah,
But did they have math?
But did they have math in the Jedi Temps?
Well, I would argue that the Jedi Temple is more similar to the X-Men school. I mean, you guys are the ones that know X-Men. Is the Jedi Temple more similar to the X-Men school? I would think, in my mind, yes, because the X-Men school and the Jedi Temple, they don't have a whole ass like sport designed off of their shit. They're not like celebrating holidays.
Dude, I wish X-Men was known for football somehow. Brent would be fucking in.
So they dead ass just play a human football.
Rich, could you close your eyes though and picture a, I don't know, Xavier versus Magneto fucking high school football game? It would be a pretty wild issue.
You remember back in the day, the NFL Blitz?
Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah, no regular moves.
Suplexing people.
Yeah, fucking laser shooting everyone, setting
they
people.
They catch the ball and someone rips their arm off.
Yeah, yeah.
I would honestly say in that argument though that Hogwarts is more like the temple than the X-Men school.
Brent, read this
Hogwarts
take. This is a deep.
More like the Jedi Temple. Well, I guess because they all get them from a younger age.
Brent, read this take. This is deep. Right
Duel of the Fates determines whether Anakin goes to the dark side. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The duel decides whether Anakin is raised by a brother figure or a father figure. Yeah. Qui-Gon was pure soul. Yeah, and more of a father figure for sure. But also, think about this too, and I've seen people break this down on like, some what if YouTube videos. But if Maul stayed alive, right? He still kills Qui-Gon, almost kills Obi-Wan, but obviously Obi-Wan gets away. Dude. Think about how much more just epic the final lightsaber battle would be in episode 2 than it would have been like how we, sure we have this new guy Dooku, but if Obi-Wan is facing Maul for a second time and it's been a long fucking time and Darth Maul's like the first like Sith that Anakin has to fight, it would have been way cooler than Dooku. I still like Dooku, but like if Maul or Obi-Wan had to go against Maul like for a second time, which I know excluding other shows that exist out there, but just movies, that'd be crazy.
I mean, I agree.
Great point by Sis Studs. They do play basketball in '97.
So they're playing basketball and they're playing football and shit. That's crazy.
No, they did play basketball. I said imagine if they played football, but they did play basketball.
I thought you were saying they do play football.
No, just basketball. That's true.
So are they playing like pickup basketball outside, or do they play other schools? Like, what are we doing here?
I think it's students versus teachers.
See, in Hogwarts, they literally have other schools come to their school to compete in like their version of like the
they started the MBA, the Mutant Basketball Association. So
is that real, or that's just somebody making art?
Rich, it's accurate.
I don't know. If you Google it, it says X-Men are most famously known for playing baseball.
See, we're getting all kind of sports.
They often use their mutant powers during casual team games. They occasionally play basketball and engage in individual sports like fencing and swimming.
Look at this. That's awesome.
Who is that?
It's a basketball card of Jubilee. I don't know, dude. Either watch it or you don't. I'm out of energy for it. I know you would love it if you just.
I'll watch the 97 thing you're telling me about.
It's so good.
Imagine that. Like, just you got X-Men playing baseball and you thought the 90s steroid craze was something.
Yeah, but those are humans just taking some performance enhancers. You don't have like, oh, this guy has heat vision, so he can heat up this ball and throw it faster.
They play chess. More parallels to Star Wars. It's
chess and Star Wars. They're not playing chess in Star Wars.
They have a version.
Oh, Sabak?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
guess if you could say checkers is a version of
whatever
chess,
you need us to say to get you into it.
I'm gonna watch it, guys. Chat, everybody. Jeez.
I just love the. Well, did they have like a math class?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not
just
fucking
saying.
watching unless there's a dance. I'm not watching.
I only started like rebuttaling to this shit because Sean was like, "It's exactly like Hogwarts. Their school is exactly like Hogwarts." I'm like,
It is.
Is it really though?
It is. The recruiting is exactly the same.
It's for gifted people.
Yep.
Instead of a big burly man that goes and takes little babies off of doorsteps.
That's not a common thing in Harry Potter. That happened one time with Harry because he was an orphan. His parents just got fucking murked.
Doesn't happen at all in X-Men. They find out like when their kid is 5 years old and they want to heat a hot pocket up by staring at it that they need to obviously go to
And all of a sudden they get a postcard like, "Hi, I'm Xavier. You need to send your kid to me." Yeah.
All right, let's fucking get out of here so I can
We'll
go
roll it
watch
up. It's a good
X-Men.
run. So we went around the world to go across the street. Here's the deal. Rich, very quick. We're wrapping. Do you like the new sets at all? Do you agree the Sentinel's the best set? It's not even close.
The Sentinel's the best set. The only thing that I think pokes out further than that is I want to buy that Doctor Doom bust only for that shit.
We didn't show it. Brent, Doom bust. I know you don't care.
This is dude. Tyler is on the craziest takes ever. Twilight over Lord of the. I'll leave the stream right now. That is crazy work. And then down here, he's like, by the way, he's getting roasted in chat. And then he's like, Lord of the Rings 1 is a 9.1, but the other two are sub 3. That's crazy. How do you even say that's like saying A New Hope is a 10 out of 10 movie, but Empire Strikes Back is a 2, and Return of the Jedi is a 2. That's insane. Insane.
The Sentinel is the best. I agree.
Dr. Doom bust is not even on the website? No. Let me see.
How do you feel, since you know about this, Sean, how do you feel about we didn't get any minifigs with the Star Wars helmets at all, and now we've gotten like the busts, and the busts come with minifigs that aren't really exclusive to the bust, but now Marvel is like, not only are you going to get a minifig, it's 100% exclusive.
With the bust only?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wow, it's not on the site. I was trying to show Brent, and not that he's gonna super care, but
what, another X-Men set?
Not even that. So Brent, you remember every single set I showed you had a Dr. Doom in it, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Okay.
Oh, there's a Dr. Doom bust.
There's a Dr. Doom bust, and the craziest part is the bust that's I think 50 is the only one with arm printing, which is crazy.
Oh, they put an arm printing fig in the bust.
They put the best figure in the bust. Usually the complaint is, they give us a normie figure with the bust. Wait, here we go.
Well, they give us Sauron with the Sauron helmet.
That's true. Well, Star Wars, whatever aside, but
Sauron,
anyway, you can see if you zoom in, Brent. I'm trying. Hold on.
Sauron is the same as the
same fig,
though, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bust fig is the same as the.
It's the exact same. Yeah, that fig was like $100 plus or whatever, and now it's tanked. But
how do they do? Oh, that's just a cloth hood. Very interesting. They should have done that for Kylo Ren.
It's plastic, but yeah.
Well, whatever, plastic cloth.
I don't hate this bust, by the way, but the main thing is the Doom figure has arm printing.
So is Dr. Doom Iron Man?
No.
In this movie, yeah, apparently.
Well, I don't know. Isn't it like weird that fucking Robert?
Oh, he's played by Robert Downey Jr. And so that's what I'm saying. Marvel's getting away with a lot of stuff because they're saying that it's in a different universe.
Yeah.
Imagine if they started doing that shit with like Harry Potter and Star Wars, though. Like they wouldn't, though.
They don't.
That's why it's so hard for me to just like. That's just what's so hard for me to like not get like fully immersed into Marvel like a lot of people, because there's like 8,000 different universes. There's 1,000 comic books. All the movies that come out do half of the shit wrong. Like,
well, in the Ahsoka show is the first time we actually see that there is a different universe, right?
What, when she's like dreaming?
No. When they're following the whales.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first time we've seen it into another universe where Marvel has been doing it so you got to think Spider-Man is another like really, I'm a huge comic fan if you can't tell, but Spider-Man was wrote to where every book was like, you had Web of Spider-Man, you had Amazing Spider-Man, you had the Spectacular Peter Parker, and then you had just Spider-Man, and all four of them told a different side. So like the Spectacular Peter Parker was like where he was in school, he was a normal kid. It was about like a high school life. And then you had like Web of Spider-Man where it was like the dark side. And then Amazing Spider-Man was like a little bit of a combination of both, but that's how they really introduced like villains and new characters. So it's they've always done it. It's just more I guess presentable because it's in a movie now.
Oh, we got the real
Bearded. Do you like X-Men?
we got Bearded in here. We got two Beardeds. We haven't seen the worlds collide yet. Dude, Sigs, that's a great description. Dr. Doom's basically Iron Man. Who else?
So it's like he went to Hogwarts.
Yep.
Yeah, I will
right.
tell you. You want to know something really funny that we were pointing out last night? Go pull up one
Bohancho,
of the.
it's by far. Rich, you agree? This is the best bust they've made, right? Of the
Definitely.
Marvels.
There's only one thing I hate about this. If you
The
look
eyes.
at a certain angle, the plastic in the back where it has to do the rounded over the back, it has two holes in it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Brent, you don't know much about these, but this does. Do you agree? This looks better than Jesus Christ.
It reminds me of a Power Ranger.
But it looks better than the Spider-Man and what's the other one? Iron Man busts. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Dr. Doom, but yeah, it looks all right.
what I was gonna say is it's really weird, but if you look at all the box art on any of the boxes, Dr. Doom's energy effects in his hands are green, and all of the pictures of the minifigs with like them being played with are all red.
It could be Lego just messing something up like they did with the Boba Fig. Like all the renders had the wrong color arms or something on it, I think.
Yeah.
Would be surprised.
All right, boys. We're gonna roll her.
Peter Brickman's not an X-Men guy. I'm not either, but everyone's convinced me it's just like Harry Potter.
It's the same exact thing.
Same exact swat.
Bearded has gone back in time. The other Bearded. Jabba's palace just got delivered, Brent. He got a factory sealed Jabba's. Yeah. He's getting back into the world. So good. Holy shit. Good ride. For Brent from Brent's Bricks. For Rich, Bearded Bricks. Not to be confused with Bearded Brickman. There's so many brick names and beards going around. We got to clear it up. This has been a fun show. We're trying to get Brent into X-Men. It's worth it. It'll make his Avengers viewing experience so much better. So much better.
I love roller coasters.
He's the king of Kings Island. We'll see you right here next week. Peace.
Starting a new YouTube channel, The King of Kings Island.
I like it. Go every day, film it.
I'm getting meta glasses just for it.
Bounce. It's actually a great name if nobody has it.
King of Kings Island.
I love it. KOK. All right, boys. See you soon. Peace.